Welcome back to Memes and Movers. Last day of the week. It is Friday, November. What day is it? 5th?
Correct,
It is
Prad.
5th. Friday, November 5th. Let's go to Miss V.
Hey guys, thank you very much for joining us this Friday. Please be active on the chat as usual. Ask us anything. Smash the like button and let's dive into the market. How's your trading day going, Prad?
Let's do it. So far, so good. But Mr. Never Pay Fees had to change his name on Discord today. I am now Mr. Feeds Algos as Profits because that's exactly what's going on. I had a killer day off NVIDIA, man. NVIDIA absolutely monster dip by opportunity. The stink bid, as apparently I coined it, but it's not something I coined. It's actually something that Greg coined. But overall, man, the stink bids, that 300 level, I had an order at 301 long, scalped it all the way outside. $7 per share risk to reward. It was a 7-to-1 risk to reward. I did it again at 301, and then I did it again at 301. So multiple times at 300 level, just kept going long. But even though I made money on this, I just want it to be known. I just want to throw it out there. I'm not happy making money because my executions are very poor, very unplanned, and just randomly all over the place, very emotional. I would just look at my unrealized and just start getting giddy, just start getting happy, and start throwing orders all over the place. So the exits could have been way better. I could have managed the positions way better. So even though we are up on the day, we are making money, we are killing it, we got much room to improve on for what we did over here today. So that's a note for you all on how to look at your trading a little bit, man. Even though you're killing it, there's always ways to get better, right? That's NVIDIA for me today. I'm gonna quickly go to Miss V. You want to talk about your positions, or should I just go on?
I just want to really quickly say that we already have first super chat from Dustin. Thank you very much. What's up, good-looking people? Any opinions on net, blowout earnings and big drop? I am all buy zone opinions. Can we take a look at net for Dustin?
Yeah, for sure. Someone asked real quick, can we see Airbnb level 2 for 200? Airbnb level 200, there is some size, but that size keeps getting tested, gets taken out. High a day, obviously 250. So if you are short Airbnb 200, or if you're trying to play the breakout of 200, I did play the breakout of 200. It was pretty weak, so I just kept going short on it every time we went back 200. So here we are right now. I am short on Airbnb, my average price being 199.74. If 250 breaks, of course I'm gonna get out of the trade, because that is the high a day. I'm gonna have to give it that little extra room, not just a break of 200. So if you are watching this, keep your eyes peeled to see if 200 breaks out. And actually, I'm just gonna throw out my stop loss on it real quick. All right, there we go. And another trade that I am in right now was AMC long. So right now, obviously, AMC long kind of burning me. I do have my stop for the break of 40. If it breaks 40 to the downside, I will get out. But the idea is basically, I think AMC, after seeing multiple days of closing above 40, there's a chance that the stock is going to try and close anywhere close to 41. So I'm just getting long near 40, hoping that we get that move maybe in power hour or so. And if 40 breaks to the downside, I do have my stop. But I think even if 40 breaks, realistically, the stock could go as low as 39.50 and then make that move back up, because we have seen that pattern on AMC overall, which is that 40 breaking and then going down to 39 or so. You said Miss V net. Let's go to net for Dustin. Thank you for that super chat, Dustin. And on net, so earnings came out, but blowout earnings, but a big drop. So obviously the market saw something that it was expecting and did not see the expectation play out, and it was a surprise. So when the surprise came out completely different than the expectation, this is what you're expecting out of it. I think overall, though, you saw a bump up into the pre-market, and the stock went to go test 220 or 218, 218, and then rejected it and coming back down into previous ranges. So I don't think it's in any shape or form in a bad spot. It's just profit taking coming in, and if the earnings are good, as you said it was, and if market perceives it to be good, I think the stock could easily go back into previous ranges. So if your opinion is a buy zone, obviously you're gonna have to think about what's your out on the bottom side. I think if 190 breaks to the downside, then you probably get out of that trade for the long, that is. But if you have a different out to the bottom, then I think, yeah, go for it. That's a pretty good trade overall.
Starbaton saying, Valeria, can you please say your name in Russian for everyone? Well, it's going to be Valeria. Pretty close, but you can call me Miss V. And guys, let me quickly cover my trades on Tesla today. I had a nice long trade in the morning at around 12.33 level. It's $2.50 profit for me. Though later I went long again, and here I had a plan to catch it long at around 11.28, but I sleep on that and I jumped onto this train later. Here, I went long again, stock went against me, and my trailing stop saved me from losses. So overall, I'm in a positive territory. But yes, guys, looking for more opportunities on Tesla.
All right, looking for more opportunities on Tesla. I love seeing you make that money on Tesla, Miss V, as always. Right now, AMC obviously still making me burn on my position a little bit, but I'm not worried. Let's see if it can break that 40 to the downside and actually close me out for a loser. Airbnb now $1 in the money. I did take one profit target already, but it looks like I might just have to throw another profit target. Let's just do it 198.25, just a random number, just throwing it out there. If it does go to 198.25, I'll take it. Obviously 200 being rejected multiple times throughout the day. I am in the green on Airbnb, actually. Yeah, so pretty well in the green on Airbnb. That's good to notice. The only big negative stock for me on the day today is what's it called, PFE, Pfizer. I honestly thought with the overall news and the catalyst, Pfizer had nowhere but more upside and a test of all-time highs, but I was wrong. Damn, was I wrong. I think, honestly, I should have just stuck to stocks that I was preparing for last night, and I posted about all the stocks that I was preparing for last night on Twitter. So if you're not following me at TraderTV.Live on Twitter, you know, I planned it all out. I planned the NVDA trade out. I planned the couple other trades out too, which actually didn't play out for me that I wanted to. But overall, Pfizer over here, I wanted to go long in front of 47.50, and I got burned pretty hard. And I just left that stock alone. Not gonna touch it anymore because I was wrong on my overall idea. Something that I called out I called this out last night on the stream, and I called it out last night on Twitter, which was basically the DraftKings dip buy opportunity. The down move we saw on DraftKings was pretty much pen-based, pen-curated move to the downside, right? So when DraftKings kind of doesn't have a reason to go all the way down there, and it's only doing because of a sympathy play or a basket trade, it was a dip buy opportunity in my mind, especially with earnings coming out too. And I've seen DraftKings name being plastered almost every single sport or even in video games that I watch. Obvious wrong for me on DraftKings over here. So $40. I wish I was here for pre-market so I could have bought it around 8 o'clock or so. And I think even what's her face, Kathy Woods bought about 400,000 shares worth of DraftKings. So I think that's like $16 million worth of DraftKings. So there you go, man. Like, what more do I have to say? It's easy dip buy opportunity on this stock. More room to the top side for sure. I think you know, in the next year, DraftKings has a lot more room to the upside. All right. Markets are green or mine's green. All right. Glad you were wrong because Pfizer sucks. You know, they were fined by the U.S. government. Okay. All right. GM, rolling paper hands. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Where are we going to? All right. PFE saved thousands alive this year. Yes. Lucid. Yeah, we can go to Lucid. Real quick, let's go to Moderna. Moderna getting completely destroyed, and we saw this coming, right? So obviously we saw the 220 coming, the 240 coming, but I wasn't able to capitalize on that move because most of that move happened in pre-market. It's hard for me to get to work here to capitalize on the pre-market moves, so I was not able to capture it. I thought honestly 240 would bounce to the top side, but no, more weakness off that 240. We broke 240 to the downside, then we ended up breaking 220 to the downside, and sorry, not 220, 225 a little bit, and now trying to find support at around this price. I think there's more downside still left here. There's about a $5 downside for Moderna left in this position to go test 220 or so. Obviously, look at the size at 225 right now. This could give you a scalp opportunity if 225 ends up holding to the long side. You could end up getting around maybe $5 to $10 on the scalp back to VWAP. mRNA going to 220. My 200 puts are up 690%. Yes, sir. Yeah, 100% sure. I think 220 is not too far out, and 220 is has to be tested very soon. But I think intraday 225 could hold up. All right, where are we going to?
Let's go to Workhorse.
Oh man, that stock got destroyed today.
10% to the downside.
Yeah, absolutely got destroyed today. This is why I'm sorry, but like if you are following me on Twitter and you wanted me to cover Workhorse on my Twitter not too long ago, there's a reason why I ignored those tweets, and the reason why I don't want to cover Workhorse or even bother wasting my time analyzing them when I'm at home. I much rather analyze stocks that are actually gonna do something, and over here, like as you see, the catalyst is the only reason that caused the stock to kind of move further than it wanted to. So Workhorse, I'm not looking long anytime soon. I'm not bothering with this position in terms of investing, in terms of a swing play. Most of the time people are looking for longs in terms of swing play, so I would not suggest anyone to even touch this with a 10-feet pull. Just be careful. Wait for the catalyst to come out and play the catalyst when it comes out. Until then, just hands off, man. This is the next Nikola. Well, it's not next Nikola, but in my eyes, it's the next Nikola. PTON. So yeah, I guess slapping an iPad on a bike really doesn't work out as a business idea, right? Obviously, who saw that coming? Well, everyone thought slapping an iPad with the proprietary software and then signing Beyonce or whoever the heck they signed was a brilliant idea, according to them. But no, clearly not. Did not work out. Stock completely tanked, down 33% today. Every time a stock is down 10%, you know what happens, right? They go on SSR. SSR means short sale restriction. They cannot be shorted by, you cannot short the stock by just smashing the bids. You have to get picked up on the offer. Did you say go to you, Sean?
Yeah, sure, let's try that.
Let's do it.
Uh-oh. Does not work. So confidence level at a 7.
So that did not work. Sorry, guys. Airbnb ended up flipping me long here on my short. So let's see if we're going to go higher here. Is this the final break on Airbnb that we need for it to continue going higher? Or is Airbnb going to reject 200 here and come back through 200? At which point, if it does, then I'm just going to smash that short back through Airbnb. Let's go to...
All right, there we go. Now we're good to go. Hopefully the sound is okay. Let us know there on the chat. So here we go. ALZN. I just was talking to you guys before we went live, or before you went live there, Prad, that this was another one of those Zach Morris names that he's pumping up. And we tried a long break there. Not very many shares. We're not going to fall in love with these. We've seen DATs. We've seen these plays before. But right now we're getting ready to get cracked out on this one. I don't want you guys holding this forever. So we're going to get out, lose about 30 cents right now, and then go from there. So far, so good. People don't want to see me, Prad. They want to see you. So thanks for the test. But we're getting ready to get stopped out right now on ALZN here on a breaker. Just want people to know 95 is my out.
All right, ALZN 95 the out. All right, Mr. Feeds Algos' his profits is continuing to do that right now. So a little bit of a red again because of Airbnb. But 200 broke, but 200 went as high as 201 or 298, and immediately we're back through 200 to the downside. So obviously I'm going to punch back short if I see that. Let's see if now we're actually going to have the strength to break through to the downside over here on Airbnb. I'm just going to give it a second to pull this chart down for you guys on this side so we can all see it a little bit more clearly. So Airbnb, as you guys can see, obviously this big level at 200. Look at the ratio of buying to selling. So the buyers are obviously a little bit more than sellers, 1.7 mil to 1.3 mil sellers, but 200 just constantly getting rejected again and again and again, even though we broke out of it once or twice. I'm going to look for that short opportunity. I think Airbnb is a little exhausted here, especially with the volume coming in into the downside, right? So the volume candle is to the red side, and it has to go test that VWAP anytime soon after not having the volume to break through 200 to the top side. Wow, someone used bussin'? Yes, thank you, Nightbot, to catch the zoomer on the chat. Prad was right. Once they added content to do OFF, the bike, you could tell they were reaching. I mean, yeah, it's. What can you say, man? Like, how do you think adding a slapping an iPad to a bike is a genius company? But you know what, though? They make a lot of money. I think they have a fan following, that the same fan following that Apple has in a way. Whereas, you know, those women with Lululemons and those yoga pants enjoy riding on Pelotons. Even if they don't do it on a day-to-day basis, I think they just enjoy having a Peloton at the corner of the room just so they can turn on the screen every day and look at Beyonce on there. I don't know what it is, but Pelotons, they enjoy it. So I know there's a big fan factor for that company and for those products, but obviously not for me. I don't understand slapping iPad on a bike and calling it technology. Prad, is DraftKings a sell down 5%? Heck no. DraftKings the biggest buy I've ever seen. Every time it goes to $40, just punch everything you have into that position. I think DraftKings, if it breaks 32.50, there's a problem to the downside, but DraftKings is not breaking 32.50 anytime soon. Airbnb coming down over here right now, up about 67 cents in the money on the short. Let's have it come even more lower. Finally, I'm tired of seeing the 200 break and fail multiple times. Oh man, the perverts are coming out. GME had a good catalyst to go up. Why the sudden downtrend? GME is still up, man. Anything above 200 on GME, or at the end of the day, anything above 180 is still good. GME, the good catalyst on GME is not really a good catalyst in my opinion. It's just following AMC at the moment. But we'll see what GME wants to do. It's still above 200. I don't think there's any problem here. We're only down 3%, man. It's like, I don't think you should start throwing those terms to scare yourself out. Don't be careful with the type of words you use, because you're gonna scale yourself out on the trade or on the position. Pull back the chart, see where we were and see where we are, and then look where we could go. Visualize where we could go. We're nowhere close to being worried position.
Prad, can we take a look at AMC? Still holds above $40.
Yeah, we are in AMC still, as you guys saw. We've been in this position for a long time now. We went and tested 40, so obviously I did not get kicked out because we did not break 40. I have my stop right under there. So my stop hunters, thank you for not hunting me today. Let's ride it right back to 41. But guys, like I said, if 40 breaks on AMC, we could go to 39.50. We've seen the stock go to 39.50. We've seen it go to 39 and then rock right back to 40, rock all the way through 42, 41, and etc. So even if 40 breaks, doesn't mean that AMC is in a bad position. Just be careful what you want to do. Obviously, with the size I have right now, I don't want to hold it any more further than that 40 break. I might look for a chance near 39. I'm not going to give it a $2 room based on the size I have. So I'm just going to wait. If 40 breaks, I'll get out and I'll get back in later at 39-ish or whatever. AMD back to 140 soon, I think. Let's go check out. AMD, I mean, we're not too far from 140. It's like, what, 50-ish cents from there, so very easily could happen. But the question is, do we go to the day's high around 142, 140, 172-ish or so? That's the question. Do we have the volume? Do we have the strength? Do we have the buyers coming in? Is the supply there? So let's see if that can happen. Right now, obviously, QQQ is around 400.60, trying to break above there. There is a multiple tops around there. I guess you could say quad top, 4 tops, I don't know, but the pattern is kind of let me just pull it up for you guys over here. QQQ on the 3-minute chart, as you guys can see, is just getting, that's a trend over here, a trend line. If you just draw it across over here, it looks like it's just following that trend line for the most part, but it could easily break out to the top side or the downside. And right now the SPYs are looking to find support at VWAP. So let's see if the SPYs can do that. If SPYs find support at VWAP, if the overall European market are looking positive right now, and if QQQs in the tech sector find another leg to the top side, I don't see why AMC starts rocking to the top side with it. Bed Bath & Beyond, your opinion on buy or short? I don't know, man. Only time I've been in Bed Bath & Beyond is with my girlfriends, right? So, like, I don't really go into Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm a simple guy. I buy the simple body washes, right? So I have really no opinion on Bed Bath and Beyond, but I know the demand for the products that they could have in terms of other side. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't have an opinion on Bed Bath and Beyond. I just play the volume on that stock. If volume shows up, I'll play the volume on it. If volume doesn't show up, I won't play it at all, and I won't even bother with it. Right now, we're in previous ranges, and previous ranges that it's irrelevant to me. It's nothing that matters to me enough to pull a trade off of this. For intraday trade BBBY, nothing there for me. But for swings trade, I don't know about BBY for swing trade. I think you have a way better trade out there for a swing trade instead of BBBY. And I don't know. Yeah. I'm just repeating at this point. I don't see a trade in here for swing or an investment. But if you do, go for it, man. Go for it. That's why Prad is single. You know it, dude. Prad is single though because Prad wants to be single. Let's be real. Prad wanted to be hooked up. Prad would be hooked up right away. GF Christmas gifts and Sephora lines. Nope. Yeah, Marlon knows what we're talking about. Marlon and I had a good conversation today on the way to work. So thank you, Marlon, for keeping me company on my 2-hour dumb ride to work, dude. What's your UFC 266 picks? Ooh, Usman. I got Kamaru Usman for sure. Let's see. Let's see what we have. You got Chandler. Wait, wasn't that the last one, bro? Oh, no, he is fighting this one. Ooh, Justin Gaethje and Chandler. I got to go with Justin Gaethje, bro. I got to go with Justin. Come on. All right, so I got Justin. I got Burgos. I got Edgar. I got Rose Namajunas. And I got Kamaru Usman. So the whole left side. The whole left side. That's all I got. Thug Rose Namajunas. Damn right, baby. All right, NFLX. Let's go check out what NFLX is looking like right now a little bit. NFLX indeed looking to, looks like it might just want to try to break the bottom here, 654-ish or so. If it does break the bottom, we could have more downside. Obviously, this is just a healthy correction in my eyes. I don't see any problem with Netflix coming down. Let me just reload this chart here for us, guys. Airbnb kind of not really making me happy. Why are we still around 200 and not really breaking 199 to the downside? Like, that's not really a good thing to notice overall. Did one of my charts go here? They did. So let me just quickly take this chart over back to your screen for the show, guys. All right, boom. So Netflix, let's go on the dailies. On the dailies. All right, cool. So Netflix is on the dailies, trying to find support around 650 or so. But if 650 breaks, we could go and play around in this previous range around 630. So the range is actually 640 to 620. So that's why I just picked the middle of that range, 630. Let's look for support coming in over here on this healthy correction from the all-time highs. If 650 ends up holding, I think Netflix could very easily go test 700 by end of the month if 650 ends up holding. If 650 breaks, if market shows weakness and we start going into correction zone, then obviously go test that 630 as a support. And then if 630 breaks, you know what's going on after that. We're going lower to go test 600.
Brad, another positive day for Cassava Sciences. Can we take a look at Sava?
Sava, let's go. Another beautiful upward day is all I hear for Sava. Man, I remember pulling up Sava when it was around like, let me just make sure I'm getting this right. How much was Sava? Oh, I think I got stopped out on AMC long there. So it looks like AMC broke under 40, but it was a weak break. So I'm just going to have to punch back in over here. Boom. Wait, that's not my size. Yeah, let's go to Neil.
This Lucid, by the way, if you remember a little bit earlier, there was that 39.50 level was a good short, and then this 39.50 broke, stalled out here at 39.80. That 40 level is a big one. For those of you that didn't tune in, this is what the 40 break looks like. Big time pullback, failed break, and then roll over at the open at 40 even, and then you're holding you're holding perfect support levels. Then you're breaking out at a perfect resistance level there, then holding support. So it's set up structurally pretty well, then holding this 38 and breaking out. So I do expect this to be a pretty solid break if 40 does go. You think with all that testing and holding those higher lows, a decent chance it can run. But keep in mind that fail happened to 41.50. So if you're doing that scalp trade, it's like a 40 break, Scalp some at 50s, 41 and 41.50. I'm still short some from that 39.80 because I wanted to see if it could break VWAP, but hey, if it breaks through 40 even, I'm not holding this trade. That's an obvious level for a reversal there, Prad.
Thank you for that. So LCID, let's go check it out real quick. 40 is not too far from a high day, obviously being 39.80. We see some size on 39.55 right now, holding up the stock as the stock is going down a little bit over here. So let's see if that 39.55 gets tested, and do we start bringing the bids up along with the stock once it starts going higher. Looks like 39.55 actually got taken out. We are heading a little bit lower from there. Obviously 40 is the barrier that Neil is looking at, so let's keep an eye out to see how the stock behaves around there, and we'll flip back to it once we get closer. Any suggestions on Peleton? Honestly, man, take an iPad, slap it on your bike, call it a Peleton, put a movie on, have fun. You don't have to pay $300 or whatever it costs for a Peleton. Just go buy a bike from a fiend for $10, slap an iPad on it, call it Peleton, my friend. That's my opinion. Airbnb coming back down here big time. Finally, 199 back on the bids. Let's actually break 199 to the downside. Come on, Airbnb. No longer are you allowed to hold 199 on the bids after showing me multiple weaknesses on 200. Yeah, from Mafine, bro. You know, in Toronto, you can buy a bike from Mafine for 10 to $15. It's that easy. You just walk around Toronto, just look for fiends.
QCOM, Prad?
QCOM, yeah.
Yeah, is up more than 6%.
All right, yeah, QCOM obviously with another beautiful trajectory to the top side. We saw what QCOM doing this yesterday, along with NVIDIA, along with AMD. The chip makers are absolutely skyrocketing yesterday, and they're doing that today too, just going to the moon. And nothing more to say besides that. Qualcomm, I think earnings was yesterday. I think it was yesterday or a day before. Not too sure. If I might got the day confused, but overall, the chip makers just beautiful trajectory to the top side and just killing it. What you suggest on AMC? Buy, yeah, obviously I'm long AMC right now. Even though I got stopped out, I went long, and I went double the size long than I initially had. Qualcomm actually has some size right now on the ARCA gateway, 166.28. That is being tested. They got tested a little bit. Some size got eaten out of that offer, but there's only a little bit left. So maybe 166.28 can easily get taken out. The stock has done 13 million shares today, and I think how much was it? That was around 1,000 shares at best around. So they got easily tested and got taken out. Well, not got taken out, but they got easily tested, and it happened to be a real order apparently. What stocks you are buy and short today? So I shorted, I think I only shorted one stock, Airbnb, that I'm in right now, and then I'm long AMC at the moment. I was long Pfizer, which I was wrong about, and I was long NVIDIA, which I was absolutely smoking. My best stock of the day today.
Our good friend Mike Crehan sent a super chat. Thank you, Mike. Prad, I used to be one of those fans.
No way. I cannot picture you being one of those fiends, dude. Wow. All right. Well, congratulations to you for getting better and starting a shoe company, your own business, and now getting to the point where you don't have to sell bikes for $10 anymore. You're over here supporting me and sending lunch money to me. So thank you, man. What a turnaround. Let's go. Claps in the chat for Mike Crehan, and some likes on the video too for Mike Crehan, guys. Let's get it.
Baby Buffett entered the chat with another super chat. What is the minimum amount of daily volume that you look for in order to day trade a stock? PS, SoFi is busting down today. What do you think? Well, I'm looking, I believe, more than 1 million volume per share, per stock.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own, obviously. It depends on your strategy. And for some, they don't even need volume for some. They just look for where the levels are. And if the levels match up, they'll just punch in and punch out wherever they want. Obviously, volume is important for day traders, or at least for prop firms, because if you want to go big on size, and if you get trapped on positions, that don't have volume, it's gonna be hard to find liquidity. If you ever end up in a position where you see a stock not having liquidity, you will start panicking. Your heart will start beating faster. It's not a fun spot to be in. I've been there a couple of times, and it's not fun to be there. So that's why volume is always the number one go-to thing for day traders. The amount of volume I look for, I think it kind of varies depending on what type of strategy I'm using. So I would really urge people to figure out what strategies they like trading, what strategies they enjoy using, and then going off that. There is no set in stone answer for me, but obviously 1 million, if it's below 1 million, it's kind of no chance passing my scanner at all.
And in regards of that super chat, can we take a look at SoFi is passing down?
Yeah, I think Tyrone said above normal volume, and that's the perfect way to describe it. Usually, the best way I look at it is right here. We have a scanner called Relative Volume Leaders. So this tells me how much average volume a stock has and how much volume it's doing today and how much volume relatively it does compared to those two numbers and so on. So if a stock is doing 200 times volume than it usually does, that's on my watch list. Pfizer is doing 10 times the volume it does. Airbnb is doing 12 times the volume it does. This very minute, it's doing 12 times the volume it does in this minute than ever. Not ever, but usually. So there you go. If I see stocks like that doing stuff like that, I'm gonna have to pull the trigger. And Airbnb right now coming down, we're up about $1.30 in the money. So I just threw out another profit target on Airbnb. So let's go back into the good green position that I was in the start of the day. So hopefully AMC now allows me to get back to where I was because Pfizer stole back half of my money. So Miss V was talking about SoFi. I'm just going to drink water, guys, real quick. I got a scratch in my throat. All right. AMC's running up 12 cents in the money, and Pfizer's $1.70 in the money. Okay, not Pfizer. Airbnb is $1 in the money, so I'm gonna take a little bit more profits here. It'd be dumb of me not to before Greg starts yelling at me, so I'm gonna do that right here. Come on, fill me. It only filled me 2 shares out of everything that I wanted. Are you kidding me? There you go. Now it filled me. I hate partial shares, but usually I think we have a saying on our work Discord. If you're getting partial shared in the direction that you want in, that means that you're in the right direction most of the time. I think, or something like that. I'll ask Luca to quote it for me. All right. So SoFi. Before I got distracted, I wanted to talk about SoFi for Miss V here today. We are down 3%, but overall, man, SoFi above 22 is no problem. Above 22 is still buy the dip opportunities right now because the news catalyst has made the stock just completely moon. But if 22 breaks, I would close that position right away and wait for the stock to go down to 20. I would not buy the dips all the way down to 20. So that's just minimizing your risk to reward ratio over there. Even for intraday trading, if you want to buy the dips, I think what we went to as low as 22.24 and then bounced to 22.40, so around 20-cent trade right there. But I would not have punched that for that. I would like to see how the stock behaves near 22. Maybe give it another day or two to see if it can actually get down there. If there are buyers that show up there, or if they don't show up, obviously there's more room to the downside after that big move to the top side we had. Let's see what date it was. It was around this right here, so September 20th. All right. Ms. V, you have anything for us?
I actually do. We have another super chat from Luis Arias. Thank you very much. He says DCPH bounce play. So can we take a look at DCPH? Stock is down 74%. And in regards of news, its drug, phase 3 study of its drug didn't mean primary endpoint. Plus, I can see that multiple analysts cut target price on DCPH.
All right, so let's go check it out right now. DCPH on NASDAQ down 74%. Big move to the downside. We were at what, $35, $36 yesterday, and now we're at $9. So absolutely drastic move to the downside. Now let me just quickly pull it up on TradingView here. That is insane. So the stock has just been completely getting demolished for a while now. We were at 71 in December of 2020. So within a year, we lost a lot of value for this position. And you said there was a negative catalyst, Miss V.
Yeah.
So that's going to continue to bring the stock lower and lower. Now we're at all-time lows. Obviously, not sure what to do with this position in terms of dip buying opportunities or any other sorts of mentalities that could come into it. I think now we kind of just are in the territory where the stock could very easily go to $1 and delist if that catalyst is big enough for it to do so. I'm kind of hands off on this position. If you are long anywhere here and you held it all the way down here, I am sorry, and I really would maybe thinking about closing that position if I was you, at least. So I don't know, man. This is a horrible candle over here on the daily. Car right now 299.84 and drops $5. Good look. CSGO. All right. Let's go to Car. I think we've been watching Car for a while on our work Discord chat, and it's basically 310 failure, and this is what I'm talking about. Look at this 310 barrier. Mr. IPO called it out multiple times, and if you basically shorted 310, it was you were in the money at all times, and you could do that yesterday. You would have made almost insane return right here. I didn't even realize that return back there. And today we are on the way to 300. If you shorted 300, you're in the money. Obviously, I don't think 300 is going to break based on previous moves on this stock after going all the way to 500. So I don't think it has the strength to go through 300 again. But if it does go through 300, that 310 short is very, very obvious for me. I'm going to punch into it with the pretty big bag and ride it on the way down if 310 ends up failing.
Papa Boy on the chat, I see you. We need to break 400 likes. We have almost 2,800 people watching. I agree with you for 1,000,000%. Guys, please make sure you like this video. Likes help to improve YouTube algorithm so more people can find about our beautiful community and join us. And absolutely, Daryl Flinch, shout out to you. I have birthday with this weekend. Not only me, Lucas also. We have birthday on the same day, so if we get 1,000 likes, it will be the best present for me and Lucas from you.
Yes, sir. Let's run up the like-o-meter, guys. Come on. Miss V's birthday on a Sunday. If you want her to have a great, happy birthday, run it up, boys. Run it up. Each like equals... I was trying to come up with something funny, but I can't, so I'll just stop. If you want to break 400 likes, you need to say Chumbla what? Brother, what? Chumbalka? What is that? What does that even mean? All right, well, I said it. You better run that like-o-meter to 400 now, my friend. LCID looking to ramp up a little bit. Looks like we found support at 39.20. Yeah, 39.20 on the way down. I just threw my order for that 40 break. Let's get that 40 break right here. Volume ramping up. I don't see what's going to stop it right now to go through that 40 if this volume is going to continue and keep on giving us these volume candles on LCID. So let's go run through that barrier. Give me and Neil that beautiful long entry on that break, baby. Happy birthday, Miss V. Yes, sir. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to me. Well, it's not basically yet my birthday, guys. It's on Sunday.
Well, you see, I don't have your number, so I can't call you and wish you, so I'm just going to have to do it here,
But you
Miss
did
V.
it in advance.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So do you guys.
But that was yeah, forget it. If I had forget it. Miss V, you never let me give your number, huh? But here we go, Miss V. If you're watching LCID, we're not too far from 40. The tape is heating up. She's heating up. We're going there. We're not too far. New high a day just established to 39.83. Let's keep on going. Let's give that entry to me and to Neil. Hopefully we actually get that entry because I think my order is a little bit passive and not aggressive. So I'm hoping the 40 breaks and it gives me that entry, but I also have it set up in a way where I don't want to be too aggressive with the break and end up getting a bad price on that 40 break. So let's see if we end up getting that bad boy.
That's why I really sure that we are all a family. I love you guys. That because Neil's mom is also has birthday on 7th November.
No way.
Lucas, me, and Neil's mom. We deserve 1,000 likes today, and thank you very much, everyone, for congratulations, guys. Shout out all the Scorpios. It's our season.
What the heck is going on? My tape is going so fast. There's some size on 39. Come on, let me scroll there, guys. Come on. Okay, yeah, look at that size on 40. There's good size on 40. So if 40 breaks, we're gonna run, boys. So get ready for it. I just scrolled down to see if there was any size on 40, and I'll do it again for you right here. Look at those lot sizes on there. Every number you see, every time it says 1, it's actually 100. So if you're seeing those big lot numbers, multiply that by 100. That equals the actual share size, and then obviously multiply that share size by the price equals the notional value. There's the big money sitting on that 40 break. Either they're trying to get short or they're trying to sell their profits at that 40. So once that actually breaks, let's say they're short and they have their stops there, it's gonna break that stops and just completely rock to the top side. Let's say if they're long and they're taking profits and they have their profit targets there, the selling that's gonna happen around there is what we're seeing right now. It's gonna go ping 40, sell off a little bit, ping 40, sell off a little bit, and then it's gonna break through 40, run through it. The stops that are short are gonna get triggered, and we're just gonna go straight to 41 in my opinion. Let's get that entry, baby. I can't wait for this long on LCID. Let's see if Tesla is making a move over here to the top side. And LCID actually broke out right there. Wow, what timing. LCID now breaking up to the top side. Let's go, Lucid Motors. Keep on running the top side. I didn't even have to do Mississippi's or California's for the 40 check. We are trying to find support at 40.10 or so. I am not closing right now until we go back to 40 and actually test it. So I need a reason to close my position, and I don't have a reason right now. That means more top side in my opinion. Come on. Come on, give me a reason to close for a loser or for a profit. I'm looking at the tape, I'm seeing green. I'm looking at the tape, I'm seeing greens, yellows, mid-prints. Decent size on the downside too, not bad, but we're holding above 40.10 right now. This is good. We didn't go close to 40. I think we went as low as 40.05-ish or so. So that's a very good indication for me overall. I'm still holding my position. Let's go, come on. Let's get that 40.50. Let's go test that 40.50. Don't go down. No, don't go down. If 40 breaks, obviously you know what it means. Damn, that's me getting out. 40 ended up breaking. We are going lower here on LCID. That's a wrap.
We've got a super chat from Jagger Bomb saying, "Green on the day, Goose was a banger. Cheers, crew. Monday, my extra scraps are headed back to Senpei Sean's pocket before I get in trouble," he said. Well, congratulations on the green day. I'm super happy to hear that. And maybe we can take a look at Goose.
Goose, yes, Canada Goose. Let's quickly go take a look at Goose because I want to go back to Lucid right after that. Lucid might break 40 again, and if it does, I'm going to punch right back in without a problem. So Canada Goose, obviously, good earnings. Winter is coming out. I have my moose knuckle jacket right behind me. It was cold as heck in the morning, so I just had to bust that jacket out today. And let's quickly go to Lucid Motors, see if it's going back through 40. Looks like it doesn't want to just yet. If it this might just be a short here at this point. We did broke through 40. It might just be another. Yeah, spies are going down. This is a short. Okay, I got my share size to the downside over here. We did break 40 to the top side at 40.25 or so, and spies are going down right now. QQQ might head towards VWAP over here. Looks like that 40 did not end up holding as I wanted it to, so now I'm gonna have to change my bias to the short side. If 40 ends up holding like Airbnb has been holding around 200 or so, good news for me, because then we can ride this position to maybe 39.50 or even lower. Look at that size on 39.80 being tested right now, so maybe there are some buyers here. Maybe we run it back right through 400. If we run it back through 400 here, that's going to be probably the long that I wanted. AMC, what's AMC doing? AMC up about 8 cents in the money for me, so not much, not a whole lot there. And Airbnb up about 30 cents or so. PFE long. Is PFE ripping to the top side? Wow, yeah, PFE almost to VWAP right now. So nice little long off of that 47. Obviously, I got burnt on it. Not gonna keep taking the trade again and again if I got burnt on the long side of this trade. So PFE, congratulations to those of you who actually caught that long. But the overall sentiment for this position today was obviously to the downside. Let's go check out Airbnb. Is Airbnb anywhere near 200? Yes, it is near 200, somewhat close to 200 again, but is volume picking up? And the answer is no. Volume is still low. That's going to indicate to me that Airbnb still might be struggling to break out above 200. But how low did we go from that profit? So my profits were around 197.50. So we didn't really go to VWAP just yet. We went as low as 197.50. So maybe that is where the support is now, around 197.50 for Airbnb. Gonna keep having to see how the stock trades between this range and keep scalping the shorts and the longs on in between that range. All right, AMC. Let's go see what AMC is doing. Yes, sir. AMC up 12 cents in the money now. Only took one profit target so far on the way up. Obviously, I lost once on that long, but I scaled back right in after I saw the break was a fail break off that 40 to the downside. So once I got stopped out, I just punched right back in, doubled the position that I originally lost because that was such a weak break of 40 to the downside. Now we're just looking for AMC to the power hour move, if there is one. We've seen AMC kind of have a power hour move on Fridays because of options. So I'm expecting a little bit of a power hour move to come in and rock it right back to 41 or so, or even VWAP, which would give it a pretty good risk to reward. Lucid Motors is kind of burning me again. So what are we doing? We're back through 400 right now, but are we gonna go through the day's high? 40 is being tested again for the support. Looks like we are, and that's the long. There you go. That's the long I was talking about. So I'm just gonna punch this long here. And if I lose this time, I'm gonna be just done with this position. Obviously, I lost on the 40 break. I lost on the 40 break back down, and now I'm just trying to see on the day high break to see if it's gonna keep running to the top side. My out obviously is gonna be the same out as before, $40 or so.
Prad, can we take a look at the stock from our yesterday's watch list, PADS? It's down more than 8%, but heading to the upside.
Yeah, let me just quickly keep an eye over here on the time of sales for Lucid, and then we can go right over to Pets. It was on our watch list. Is it on our watch list today? It's not. So looks like 40 does want to end up holding up over here. There is some size on 40.20 getting washed out. Let's quickly scroll down to see if there's any on 40.50. Not any significant amount that I see. So I think I like this log now. Now a little bit more because we did go down to 40. It's the second time over here, and then we didn't break down 40 to the downside. So that's good. Pets, you said? Let's go check out Pets. PETZ down 9% today. So obviously we kind of expected from after when positions kind of just go, you know, parabolic, absolutely crazy moves to the top side. It is expected to see a little bit of a correction, but I guess it's not expected on Tesla. It's not expected on Tesla in any shape or form, right? Overall, though, Pets, good to see that the correction has taken place. Down 8% today overall. But that means, like, you know, that doesn't mean the stock could just completely die from here. This is just a minor correction, profit taking coming in. We could go back to the top side. Obviously, breaking out of VWAP right here is an indication that there could be more room to the top side over here on PETZ. So let's just watch where the support comes in and where the buyers come and hold up the position on Pets. AMC is kind of rocking to the top side, so let's go. That was my first profit target around 40.20. So now we're at 40.30. Let's keep on rocking to the top side. I'll take another profit target here, another 10-cent from my previous profit target. So that's I think that's a pretty decent enough of a target right there for next lot. GME. Let's go check out GME. Yeah, GME kind of rocking up over here. I did want to take 225 long, but obviously 225 long was not anywhere in outlook for today. So anytime GME goes to 210, obviously is a long, and if it goes to 200 is a long. If 200 breaks, then you kind of just stay away from it, is my opinion on that stock. We're still battling our Lucid over here, so now we're going to BGFV. BGFV, let's go check out what BGFV is doing today. BGFV down 8% today. So obviously we saw the stock get demolished off of those highs around 42 or so, and just coming straight down to $30. So then finding the support around there was key, and we did not do that. Finding support there would have been very important. We just rocked lower from there, tested around 28.50, sorry, and now trying to see if we can actually have 29 on the bids. If there is 29 on the bids, I don't see why the stock can't go test 30, but obviously rejection on every point so far. Can I get an update on Sava? I need Sava about above 93. So Sava is currently at $90 right now, so not too far for 93. But if you, let's look at the chart. Let's look at the chart real quick. Looks like it's holding around VWAP. So if volume comes back in around power hour or even after lunchtime, it could easily rock up to the top side over there, give you the 93 that you wanted. So I would just say patience, and you have your downside. You have your 88 break to the downside to say you're wrong on that long if you went long today at 93. Yeah, and honestly, I would urge you to really consider why you went long at 93 there. Focus on LCID. Yeah, we could go back to LCID here. I'm going to take another entry on that long because 40 is holding up. So I'm just going to punch that position back long, another lot size. Obviously, want this to be a winner because the short side wasn't a winner. So let's see if we can run the stock up. We went as high as 40.40 actually, so that's a good thing to notice. More of a reason for me to punch back in long around that 40 price. So let's go. We are actually running up right now. Volume is heating up again. I guess volume didn't really like heat down for it to heat up. So 40.40 has some size. Let's take that size out and put me on the profit side for Lucid. Obviously, I'm a little bit negative on Lucid, not significant, but let's take that right back into the green side. Let's take Lucid all the way to the top. All the way up. CEI, let it fly. CEI still doing something significant for us to talk about, or nothing at all? I guess it's doing something significant to talk about. Not bad. CEI was struggling for a long time, and I do remember seeing the stock have that multiple billion-dollar share, multiple million-dollar volume days. So today, obviously, not having that, about 39 million so far. Let's see if we can rock back to that $1.60, $1.80 levels on CEI. Lucid back to 400. Don't break 400 to the downside, please. Come on, Lucid. I'm going to punch another long here because I want to run the stock up above 40. I think it wants to run up above 40, especially because I got trapped around the long over there. Let's actually see if it wants to do that. 40 now back under and then immediately back above 40. So a lot of fight around $40 over here. Let me just quickly pull it up on TradingView to see what the buying to selling ratio looks like around this price. Airbnb going back into the money for us, so let's go. So here we are. There's the support line over there at 39.82. Looks like there's a lot of green print, so we're waiting to see if the time needs to increase on how long we spend around these prices. Once that time increases, then these will turn into green. Basically, it's going to indicate how valuable the price points are based on how long the price has been spending there. Now we're going to look at the volume. Look at the buying compared to selling. 1.2 million buying, 1.8 million buying, 1.8, 1.5 compared to 600,000 selling, 600,000 selling, 300,000 selling. So a lot more buying than selling at these ranges over here. Let's go to we are not in all-time high territories, but we're in territories where the stock haven't really done much volume here that is significant for it to compare it to the previous days or the past in general. So the 40 barrier, if we end up holding the 40 as a support, which it looks like it wants to based on the volume profile, because look at the buying to selling ratios, we could easily continue to the top side for the rest of the day if Lucid Motors brings in volume for lunchtime. Obviously, when lunchtime is happening, happening, volume depreciates, people are going to lunchtime, and algos kick in, and algos kind of dictate what happens between 12 to 1 or so, and we're not too far from that 12 o'clock right now.
Prad, it's a good day for NCLH, Norwegian Cruise. Stock is up more than 8%, and also Deutsche Bank rose its target price to 28 from 26.
NCLH. So let's go check it out. NCLH. Did you say Norwegian what?
Cruise?
Cruise?
Cruise.
Norwegian Cruise Lines. Okay, so I think Expedia. If you guys are tracking the overall earnings plays and what's going on with the COVID game, not the COVID game, sorry, but the whole COVID trades that are going on with the whole pandemic and so on, which is your airlines, your Modernas, your Pfizer's, the vaccination, which is so Expedia. I think came out with the killer earnings, and they said, you know, the demand is going up overall for traveling, and with the whole travel restrictions kind of getting easy a little bit and loosened down a little bit, we are seeing the cruise lines go to the top side. The analysts are coming in and giving you the buy ratings and whatnot, so we are seeing the overall shift change in the travel sector, so that's good to notice. COVID game is Squid Game. Yeah, I think that's a bit too soon. LCID, man, still making me work for this long over here. Really not sure if I should be sitting out of this right now because it's burning me. Come on, Lucid. I really do think this has got to go above 40 here. Airbnb 200. Yeah, you're right. I do have a position there, but is Airbnb gonna break 200 is the question. I'll just reload on that short that I already had from before. So I'll just reload on it because obviously if it's been working multiple times, why not take it again, right? LCID at 39.82 right now, which was I think where the line was for me. Let's see that this is the line. So if 39.89 actually, where is that? If 39.80 breaks, I'm just gonna take the loss on this. So 39.82 has some size right there. If 39.80 breaks, I'm completely done with Lucid for the day. Moving off with the stock and taking the L. I tried the long at 40, did not work out for me. I tried the short at 40, did not work out for me, and now it's just constant losers. All right, well, Lucid takes over being the number one loser for me today. Yikes. All right, NVIDIA above 312. Is it? No way. Wow, NVIDIA, yeah, right around 312 or so right now. I think 313 was the high a day yesterday. So I kind of like the short here for NVIDIA and give it that room of high a day or so. So yeah, I'm gonna go short here on NVIDIA. Give it that room of high a day and get out if that happens. No, you don't have to be sorry, man. Don't have to be sorry about anything. It's my trading. I make the executions. I am the only person to blame for anything that goes bad if bad does happen. So don't ever be sorry.
Brad, let's have a quick Bitcoin update. We can take a look at BTBT. Bitcoin is now priced at $60,900, and Shiba Inu is back to the positive territory, up more than 30% now.
Yeah, Bitcoin down 1% right now for the day, and 60,853 obviously, and Shiba. Let's go look at Shiba. Shiba is looking like it wants to... Oh, Shiba's up 14% today. So let's go for the Shiba dip buyers. Everyone who bought the dip buy on Shiba, you're absolutely smoking it right now. Let's go, guys. NVIDIA running to the top side a little bit from that 312 barrier. Let me just quickly go see what the high was. NVIDIA, I think it was 313 something. 313.64, and today's high was 314 actually. So today's high 314, and then yesterday's high was 313.64-ish. Obviously gonna give it that room all the way till 314-ish or so to see if I'm wrong on this trade. NVIDIA being my number one trade for the day, I kind of have a little bit of wiggle room to do that. So let's see if we can get the short down, especially after killing the longs on this position. I want to be able to get the short also. Where are we going to? Airbnb, I am short still. AMC kind of in the money, but not really yet there for me to take profits just yet, so not going to worry about it too much. All right, and Lucid back to 40. It's playing tricks. No shot, man. Is it really? Yeah. So like if it's gonna just whipsaw around 40 so much and just make me get in and out, I'm just gonna be out, man. You guys can take the money that I gave you and just move on with it. I can't keep watching this. Like, this is absolutely insane. How much are we gonna battle here? This sideways action is absolute trap. So I'm just gonna have to wait for lunchtime to end for power hour to kick in and for me to actually see volume come in around power hour to actually do something. I'm not gonna bother with this position anymore on the long or on the short side.
Riptide sent us a super chat saying, "Happy birthday to my fellow Scorpio V. Happy birthday to you too, Riptide. I wish you all the best. Either your birthday already passed or just upcoming. I hope you'll spend the time very fun. And again, Scorpios are the best. Shout out to all of you."
All right, so quickly taking a look at NVIDIA here to see what it wants to do around 312. So far, it's been holding 312 on the bid. I am seeing 313 has been pinged today, so maybe I kind of jumped the gun on the short a little bit, but I'm not worried. If we do go to 313, I'll just go heavier short back in on the 313 or so. Oh, there we go. We're coming down a little bit. That's what I like to see. So NVIDIA come back down, a view up a little bit. You know, you kind of going off to the moon. You don't have the SpaceX rocket strapped to you. Come on, come back down a little bit. Sorry, Airbnb, not NVIDIA. We have Airbnb short too, and we're holding both of them right now, and we're long on AMC. I love when OTC hits, but I hate when they turn. Over the counter? Are you talking about over the counter stocks? Zillow. Wow, Zillow's actually moving? Come on. Oh my god, I can't type. What the heck? God damn, boys. My goodness. Ooh, 666. I love it. I love it. I love when I pull up a stock and that's what I see. Zillow, though, overall, I think could be a dip buy opportunity. I'm still not sure how a company loses $300 million when housing market is just absolutely booming. I saw articles about a guy who sold his house to Zillow for $500,000, and then Zillow contacted him back and said, "I want to buy the house for $300,000." And then he said, "Do you want to buy the house back?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll pay $300,000 for it." And they immediately agreed to it. Like, how? Who is this guy managing the housing side of Zillow? Obviously, they had to let him go. They had to trash the whole project, and it's absolutely insane. So on that side, I'm just hands off. I don't want to give any signal on Zillow. If you see a trade on it, go for it, kill it, make that money. I don't see a trade on it overall. Prad, that was a parody account. Are you sure? It could be parody. I don't know. But man, when I saw that tweet, I was like, this is absolutely nuts. Like, if this is real, this is stupid. All right, let's go check out what Airbnb is doing a little bit. We are now back at 200 on Airbnb. Looks like it might want to go through 200 this time. Does it? It's gonna try and battle here a little bit. Obviously, we kind of had the same fight on Airbnb that we had on Lucid, which is go long 200, then go short 200, then go long 200. That same battle we might just have to do on Airbnb a little. So now that I'm short, I'm just gonna give it the high a day, and if it breaks through the high a day, I'm wrong. I'll get out of it. But if it doesn't break through high a day, obviously I am still short on this position on Airbnb. High a day being 298. So let's just give it the break of 201. Which a very Mel could do. So I gotta love it, man. When you were up so big on the day, and then stocks were completely that you were killing on are gonna do the opposite of what they were doing, and this completely rock you to the downside. Here we go. 201 coming not too far from here. Is it gonna actually break 201? Is the question. Sounds like that was a guy from part of the big scam. All right, Lucid going again. Yeah, probably. Let's check it out. Indeed, yeah, we're still around 40 bucks and just battling to go upside or downside. Not sure what Lucid itself wants to do yet. The buyers are fighting, the sellers are fighting, and this is when you kind of not want to be trapped yourself into a position, get in and out like me. Just wait to see when the confirmation happens. Let the stock just range trade a little bit, and then when it breaks out of either on the top side or the downside, just smash that short and then make that money back or attempt to make some of it back, and that's all you could do at this moment. I think just battling the long around at Airbnb, I just got stopped out. So battling this long around 40 or the short below 40 is just kind of useless now. Just wait for the confirmation of a break the downside or a confirmation of break the top side.
Prad, can we take a look at HYLN on New York? It's commercial company. I don't see any significant news, but earnings are coming on November 9th.
HYLN on New York doing with 1.7 million shares right now, a high of 885. Let's see on the chart what the chart shows us. Actually, NVIDIA is doing something that I might need to go check right now. NVIDIA is running towards 314. Is the overall market ripping to the top side is the question, and not just yet. There we go, 313 going through on NVIDIA. Okay. I'm just going to take more short if it wants to give me any position. Okay, there we go. I just went more short on NVIDIA. As long as NVIDIA doesn't break 313.50 or 314, I'm just going to keep staying short on this position because I think it's going to go lower. It has to go back to VWAP eventually. And if 314 ends up breaking, obviously I'm wrong again on another trade during lunchtime. This is absolutely insane. It's going to actually aggravate me if you think about it, because how many times have I said I don't like taking trades after lunch, and I do it and I just give back my whole profits that I make off the open. It is monstrous. Like this is nuts. But let's see if NVIDIA goes to 315 here, like people are saying. NVIDIA is 315 short though, right? I don't know, man. I don't know where you could short it if 314 breaks. I don't think you would short it 315. You could probably wait it to go to thing. You see me on ARCA? No, I'm not on ARCA, but nice try. But yeah, if 314 breaks, it could very easily go to 320. It's I don't know if you want to short at 315. It could very easily go to 320. AMC finally in the money, a good decent amount. Let's go. Let's take some more profits on this bad boy here. Boom! Instantly got filled as soon as I threw that order. So I like seeing that. NVIDIA coming down a little bit, not just yet. We're about down 54 cents in per share. Take the short at 319. Yeah, obviously 319, 320ish. You will try to take that short again. Yesterday though, if you were watching NVIDIA yesterday, if you would try to short 310, it went as high as 313, 50ish, right? So you would have had to hold that short $3 against you. So even though we're saying 319, 320. The stock could break above that. You want to wait for a confirmation. Look for sellers to come in. Look for buyers to come in. Confirmation with volume is key, guys. It's most important. So NVIDIA coming down here a little bit. Let's go all the way back to VWAP is my target. I'm not taking profits anywhere before that. I want to see 310 get tested. I want to see us break below 310. I want to see us go down to VWAP. Take a look at BBBY. I already did. BBBY, not really having any sort of opinions on it, but I think $18. So if you guys pull it up on the dailies, right? If you look at what the stock did on the Kroger news, on the Kroger news, if you look at the stock on the dailies, the stock breaks out of the $18. This is the earnings day. On earnings day, comes down, finds barrier at $18, and then the Kroger news allows it to go all the way to 32 in pre-market, or sorry, in after hours, and then come back down to 18 or $19. So 18.64 is where it came down to. Buy the dip when it does that. It's as easy as that. You don't need any more than that. If a catalyst or a news article is gonna make the stock break out of a 1 month range and it comes back to that 1 month range bottom, you just go long overall. So that was just my idea on Bed Bath and Beyond. But I'm not someone who trades the stock on a day-to-day basis. I don't have levels on set in stone, so I don't have many opinions on there for this position.
FSR is bossing. Sean Cantina saying on the chat. So can we take a look at Fisker?
Yeah, we can pull up the scale right here real quick. I'm taking profits on NVIDIA right now a little bit, up 50 cents in the money on the short. Let's see if we can continue going down on NVIDIA. Obviously, we needed to go much lower, 310 to be tested, and then much lower towards VWAP or so. FSR. All right. Coming back to the green over here for the day, so that's good. My PNL has been so all over the place. I was up so good, then I went down so bad, and now I'm coming back to break even. Absolutely mood swing of a day, and it's kind of actually flaring my bipolarness a little bit, and you guys can probably tell from the monotone voice I have going on right now. So I'll try to bring some more excitement for you guys. Try to leave my PNL out of the entertainment for you guys. But FSR, man, look at FSR over here. Absolutely monstrous move to the top side today. Keeps on going higher and higher. So let's quickly analyze what's going on in terms of buying and selling for you guys on FSR. Pull it up on TradingView. Let's go on the dailies, or sorry, not dailies, on the intraday. And just look at the ratios, man. Like, there's 200,000 buys to 5,000 sells. There's 200,000 buys to 100,000 sells, even at these ranges above $18, right? So the ratios are so heavily buy favored that the stock has just continued ripping to the top side, obviously. Let's go get those next numbers tested. Let's go get that $19 tested. Let's go get that 20 tested. I see a barrier over here at 20. Let's just go to the dailies. That's the monthlies. So we're on the dailies over here. Come on, chart. Stop bugging me. All right, there we go. So what is this number? 1968 is what I see. So let's just say 1950 and then 20. Let's go get those numbers tested on FSR. Sell your position and just talk funny stories. Yeah, from tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but from Monday, I'm just going to take my profits and not trade after lunchtime. Just not trade after lunchtime. What's the point of having a big day and then literally Mr. There you go. I changed my name on Discord for a reason today to Mr. Gives Back Profits to Algos for a reason. Yeah, that's right. Is NVIDIA coming lower? Looks like it is. Let's start taking some profit targets here. I already have a order, but it didn't fill me, so okay, that's cool. AMC continuing going higher here. Let's take another profit. Let's go AMC, almost back to VWAP right now. AMC back in the positive territory for me today. Let's go. I'm very happy with that position. Obviously, you guys saw what happened with this loss. I got wicked into a loser because 40 break was kind of a fail break, but also I'm gonna be honest, that entry that I had on AMC, even though the first entry was good, I should have probably waited on this entry, waited for it to come test 40 properly instead of being a little hasty, being a little impatient. Impatience cost me money today. Poor exits cost me money today. But having a plan and doing some charting last night helped me have a pretty big good open trade off the start. So there are some 3 notes for those of you who want to take them down. Basically, plan your trades out, have a reason to exit, and what was the other one? Patience. I'm out already out of most likely 15 cents. I feel like an ape now. Yes, sir. Once an ape, always an ape. Airbnb thoughts. Obviously, I was short 200 for a long time on Airbnb, but it broke through the 200. Now we're almost it went as high as 202.65. So can it go higher is the question. Can it go lower is also a question. Just waiting. My thoughts on Airbnb. I think I was very bullish on Airbnb for the longest time, but now that we're breaking out of the bullish zone that I was in, now it's just a question of what kind of catalyst can we get to keep making it go higher. Is there any chance of a partnership of Airbnb with of any other companies, or maybe, you know, Expedia or some hotels or anything. I don't know why they would partner with hotel, but if they do, you know, just waiting for another positive catalyst to make it continue to the top side. Obviously, the opening play giving it a little bit of a momentum, and the earnings giving it another momentum also.
Prad, we forgot to take a look at HYLN for Fatima.
Oh,
She reminded us.
thank you.
And also, Joshua is asking what indicator you use on TradingView to display the gray box in the upper right corner.
What? This?
Yeah.
Ignore that. I don't even use it.
All
Ignore
right.
that. HYLN. 1.8 million shares traded today. Sorry for ignoring it. I got distracted by my NVIDIA position. I'm just focusing on trying to break even for the day. I'm not too far from it, so please, God, help me out here. There we go. Finally break even for the day. Finally. All right, HYLN. Now that we're break even, the excitement's back. Prad's happy again. Let's put the smile back on his face. I feel like Joker now. Whoa, let's put a smile back on his face. All right, anyways, HYLN rocking to the top side today. 885 rocking right now is being tested. I guess you could say it's being tested because we did go to, what is this, 880, 882 on the little move to the downside, but now rocking back to the top side, obviously with some volume on HYLN. Not sure what the catalyst is. My charts are obviously failing on me. What else is new? I got to take profits, guys. Give me a second. I'll go back to HYLN in just a bit. I have to book some profits here. Allow myself to get back into the green and not just sit there like a dummy, not taking profits and sitting with the whole bag of NVIDIA short. There we go, man. NVIDIA going down big time. Let's go. This is what we're talking about. Now we only have half of our bag. Our price is at 312.73. The 310 breaking is a big key indication for me because I thought 310 would end up having some sort of support. So let's see if it's going to continue going lower here, and if it does, we're going to be back in that good state of green for today. Let's go. NVIDIA, killer trade for me today, man. If I didn't lose Pfizer money, if I didn't lose Lucid money, NVIDIA would be my biggest trade of the day. Let's take some more profits over here on the way down on NVIDIA. Obviously, I'm looking to see if 308 is going to hold up on the way down. Is that where VWAP is? I think it is at 307.85. So let's just say 308. Keep it simple, stupid. And if 309, 308 ends up bouncing, obviously I don't want to be holding any more of the short if it wants to go back to the top side on NVIDIA. Happy Prad community. Hey. Yeah, Prad is only happy when he's making money, obviously. His mood swings kick in and he can't handle it. But there we go, man. Obviously if Prad is only happy making money, then Prad is only going to be making those opening trades and no longer giving back money in stupid trades like during lunchtime. Anyways, I have one little bag left on NVIDIA over here, holding that to see if we can go back to VWAP or even below VWAP. Banger trade for me right now in front of you guys. Very happy to show this to you. Obviously, after showing multiple losers on Lucid, okay, now Lucid wants to have a short too. Great, awesome. But after showing you multiple losers on Lucid and our Airbnb, finally I get to show you guys a winning trade on NVIDIA. Pouty Prad, cheer up. Yeah, I'm happy now. We're back in the green. I'm back. Okay, so HYLN. Now I can go back to HYLN on New York. So HYLN, we're still seeing volume persist off the open. Usually you would see volume decrease on a rapid pace, but we're not seeing that right now. HYLN continuing to go higher and higher at the moment. Let's go see what the stock wants to do around $9 or so. AMC, I need to go take some more profits on AMC. Looks like it wants to come down here. Bang. Let's just take some profits. Obviously, I want to hold a little bit off the bag to see if we can go above 41 and a day. If that doesn't happen, I'm not going to be too upset about it because we are back in the green. But if AMC closes anywhere near 41, it's gonna make me smile. It's gonna put a smile on my heart, on my face, everywhere that a smile can be. So let's go. AMD potential triple bottom. AMD coming back to the downside over here. So it looks like NVIDIA short helping and AMD coming down over here. Triple bottom, not sure where you're seeing that. I guess you're adding this bottom in there. But if you are adding that bottom in there, or it depends on what time scale you're looking at too. That bang was mad adorable. Oh man, thank you. I'm just trying to be Sean a little bit. AMC, is that what I'm in? Yeah, I'm in. Oh, AMC's on New York, Prad. AMC's on New York. What is this? Ooh, Starburst. We got a. Why do I get a pink Starburst? Huh? You calling me fruity, Miss V?
No, those are the only ones.
You
that
see, Miss
have.
V's calling me fruity, so she gave me a pink Starburst.
Literally, guys, you've been in the morning. Neil brought the whole bag full of candies. Look what left in here. Guess who did this?
You?
No.
Who did? Neil?
Neil, no.
Sean?
Rob and Lucas.
Really? They finished all of it? These guys, man, these kids, these children over
All right,
here.
it's okay. Lucas is 15. I mean, understandable.
I want candy too, though. Come on, sharing is caring, guys. No, I'm joking. No more candy for Prad. Prad is getting too big. Gym time for Prad now. All right, AMC. What do they want to do? 4050. Let's support 4050 over here. Great short on NVIDIA. Thank you, sir. After battling that short for so long, I needed that short to pay off. Oh, we actually went to VWAP. All right, let's go. This is actually, yeah, I'm taking my profits here. I'm not going to hold it for that glory move all the way back to 300 or so. So I'm just going to get out. We got to VWAP. That is, put the money in the bag and walk with it. Don't give it back, Prad. Come on. We've given back enough for the day. Now it's time to take that money back from algos that we took from them. Sorry, that we gave to them. Sorry. I'll be your virtual trainer. Yeah, man. I'm gonna need a trainer. So you know what I'll do? I'll slap an iPad on my dumbbell, and I'll call it Dumbbellton, and then I'll put you on that iPad, and then watch my stock go up and watch my weight come down. Big brain. I'll hold your bags. Just don't run away with my bags, yeah? Facebook. Ooh, Facebook rocking to the top side. Wow, yeah, baby. Yeah, even Sean's happy listening to that. 3% to the 3% move to the top side over here, and even though QQQ's kind of struggling by like the timing by Miss V over there, even though the QQQs are somewhat struggling near VWAP, look at that move on Facebook towards 346. My mouth is filled with water and saliva now, so thanks for the Starburst, Miss V.
You're welcome.
All right, so where are we going? The SPYs are, obviously below VWAP, but up 0.5%. QQQ's up 0.52%. And look at the size on Facebook right now. Let's get that size taken out. Facebook, obviously, I'm thinking short. I'll be honest, I am thinking short. It's kind of looking overextended from VWAP. There is some size on the bids, on the offers, sorry. So now that I'm thinking short, I'll just do it. And give the money back again, right? Just they call me Mr. Give It Back for a reason. Let's give it back one more time. We just got back into the green. Let's go back into the red and turn my frown upside down. Wait, turn my smile back to a frown. AMC, the ultimate swing trade for next week. I agree. 100% agree. There we go. Boom. Facebook, let's go. What a short on Facebook. To the downside. Let's take it all the way through 345, maybe 344 or so. Let me suck my saliva right out of my mouth.
Please.
I don't want to slobber all over this mic. That's going to be gross. But yeah, let's take the short, man. Let's go. Beautiful short to the downside on Facebook. Don't short Facebook. Well, I'm sorry, my friend, but I am. 346 has some size on there. I got the nice short scalp on this bad boy. Let's write it a little bit more down. Is 345 gonna end up holding? If it does, then I'm just gonna try and get out harder before 345. Facebook app hurts sleep, work, relationships, or parenting for about 12.5% of the users. WSJ citing documents. Bang, baby. Let's go. Facebook's ruining sleep. Facebook is ruining relationships. Facebook is ruining... Where are we going? Oh, I have to read the rest? Oh, man. All right, let's read the rest. Meta says WSJ report ignores our approach to well-being research. What? Okay. Okay. Facebook obviously wants to hold up around 345, so I'm just gonna try and scale out more of my short here. I don't want to watch this position completely rock back to 346 and make me upset that I didn't take any profits. And more importantly, I don't want Greg to message me and tell me I'm an idiot for not taking profits. We love Prad when he gets excited. It's hilarious. Yeah, thank you, thank you. All right, where are we going to? FB, zoom out on the chart. Yeah, when in doubt, but I'm not in doubt right now. So I'm continue holding the short. Someone get Prad a bit for Starburst. All right, AMC. Still struggling, still struggling. Airbnb, Miss B, why'd you give me this, man?
Oh, stop complaining. I saved one candy for you.
I love you, but like I can't talk to the viewers now.
Sorry.
I love you. Don't get me wrong. I have no problems with you. It's just you just put so much saliva in my mouth. Let's go to Brandon.
I just want to reiterate on that
is
just
this
real quick,
picture
guys.
so
So this report came out initially talking about what you said. I don't know if you guys can see those crazy green lines on the screen, but I can. That Facebook hurts sleep, work, relationships, parenting for about 12.5% of users. Then Meta, who is now obviously Facebook, came out and responded directly to that Wall Street Journal report, citing, that report ignores their approach entirely to the way they run their site. So that was all, really, guys.
All right, yeah, I am out on my Facebook. So watching 345 hold, I did not want to be able to. I did not want to not be able to. I did not want to sit there and watch the stock completely rock back to 346 and watch my unrealized go down. I want to realize my money. I don't want to give back the profits that I made back after having profits taken away from me. So not gonna let that happen to me. 346, obviously, we have some size there, but the fact that 345 held the way it held, I think Facebook could easily go to the top here. Watching QQQ right now, watching QQQ hold VWAP. I'm watching SPYs right now. I'm watching SPYs battle around 469.50. So obviously, we actually broke 346 right now. There we go. We broke 346. We went as high as 346.18. We're trying to continue to go higher. Is 346 going to be held on the bids? Obviously, we are higher than 346. Kind of the same pattern that happened on LCID, where I got burnt on the short at LCID, and bam, man, look at that short play on LCID. What a nice short opportunity that I obviously through it. I just completely messed that short up. There's no other way to put it. So let's go see if Facebook is kind of giving that same pattern, or is it going to keep going higher? The answer is higher. Facebook momentum to the top side coming in. QQQ is kind of coming down now. QQQ is going down and the SPYs are going down, but Facebook wants to continue rocking to the top side. So let's see how much higher can we go on this bad boy.
Let's go to Brandon for a sec.
He's eating food.
Uh-oh. He was saying.
I think that was the time we went.
Right.
Yeah. Miss B putting Brandon on the show while he's eating. I like it. Be like Arun, no social media, none of that. Oh man, trust me. Sometimes I do. I have a phase in my head basically
so
that I
me.
know. Sorry, Miss B?
All the time was me.
Oh, you put it onto yourself?
Yeah, I think
Oh, that's fine.
so.
People want your face.
I was
That's fine.
giggling that Brandon was eating. Sorry.
But yeah, I have a thing in my head that basically goes, wait, AMC, holy. Let's go, AMC. That's what I'm talking about. We're back to view up here on AMC after making a little bit of a turn down. But what was I saying? On social media, yeah. Like sometimes I go on my personal account and then I catch myself going through the high school friends list and whatnot, and I can feel myself kind of getting that jealousy a little bit. I'm like, oh, this is this and that is that, and immediately I just shut off Instagram, go to my other account, and just start looking at trading posts. So I know exactly what social media can do to people, man. I have been in that shoes way too often. Even now, I can see what it does to me. That's why sometimes I just you'll see me on Twitter just go MIA for like a day or two because I just don't want to deal with social media. But then right after that, you'll see me post like 15 tweets a day. So a little bit of the bipolarness over there just coming into action, but it's also me knowing myself and stopping myself from going into that loophole of negativeness in the media can really put onto people. Social media for me whatsoever. Yeah, man. That's if you know that social media is not for you, it's best to stay away from it. That's a trap waiting to happen. I hate myself for even having to go to a YouTube account. No, we need your likes. And speaking about needing your likes, I'm looking at her, but I don't think she recognizes it. Miss V?
Don't tell me when to ask for likes. There's a specific time for that.
Okay, we'll come back to me then. Don't
But
ask for likes.
anyways,
You don't have
if
to ask for
if
likes.
you brought it up, let's check, guys. We literally 10
Attitude
likes
today.
ahead from breaking 600. So please, we still have 2,300 people, and we need your likes. So please double check if you smashed it to the upside, and if you watch from the phone, please close the chat for a second and give us a like and come back to the chat.
Let's go MVIS. Let's go check out MVIS. And I took another profit on what's the stock? AMC right there, guys. So AMC, I took another profit right above VWAP, which was, what is this? 40.84 is my execution. That is it? Yeah, 40.84 is my execution. So let's go. AMC rocking the top side. Back on green for AMC. Back on green for the whole day, baby. We were red for a little bit, but not too long. Not too long, yeah. We back in the green, man. I don't know if that was a good New York accent, but I tried. I tried there. I tried to be a little bit New York a little bit. Tell him, Miss V. Yeah, Miss V tells me. That's fine. But the next time, I'm just going to, do it myself. I'm not going to ask her. I'm just going to do it myself. BBBY. Let's go check out BBBY. Oh my goodness, what the Bed Bath and Beyond? What is going on over here? 13% to the top side. Obviously, I said $18 dip buy. If Bed Bath and Beyond goes anywhere to $18, buy the dip. I have a tweet about it. Go to the tweet. Go check it out. Follow me on Twitter. I said anytime Bed Bath and Beyond now goes to $18 after that Kroger news is an easy buy. Easy buy. And that's what we're noticing. Look at that dip buy opportunity at 1850. Technically 1867 to be right, but I'm just going to say 1850 because it's nice and easy. And man, was it a beautiful opportunity to the top side. $2.63 overall today. Look at the volume. Look at the tape speed, the velocity. We're all over it. We're all over it. Now that we're actually in these ranges, I don't know what's going to stop the stock to continue going higher and actually test the, let me just pull it up so I don't get the number wrong. Where are we? So I have a line drawn at 24. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yeah, 23.50. So 24. Let's look for that 24 rejection. And then we have 28 right after that, and then 32. When Kroger news came out, it went to 32 exactly 32 on after hours. So watch out for that 32 rejection. Watch out for 24 rejection. Watch out for 28 rejection. All right, where are we going? Can you email me next time? No. AMC. Do we break 41 on AMC? Man, I said I want that 41 break and close above 41, but the fact that we're getting this move before power hour, able to do it on the show for you guys live is enough of an excitement for me. So maybe I just take away some profits here around this 40.96. Bang, there we go. Did it hit? Why is the candle being painted so late? Either way, look at the beautiful executions. It just makes me want to kiss my fingers. It's on fire today. Just don't talk about my Airbnb trade. Any good news on skills? Miss V might have to help you out on that side whenever she's free.
Absolutely. I just want to quickly, guys, update you on my long position on Tesla. Tesla is kind of reaping a little bit right now. I got long at 12.32. I got out partially 12.34 and now looking for 12.37.50 level to get out of my position fully. So let's go Tesla.
Yeah, apparently Tesla's waking up. I put the Starbucks back in my mouth because I'm getting hungry a little bit. So I'm going to put the Starbucks back right in my mouth. All right. So Tesla over here trying to go to 1240-ish, not too far from it. Miss V, you have a long trade?
Yeah.
Let's go, Miss V. We're not too far from that 1240 break. Let's make Miss V all the money that she can. Bring it home for 83F.
Oh, no.
No, no more. No more. We're throwing it out. No more. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this anymore. All right.
I'm gonna come pick it up.
From the garbage, I don't doubt it. Oh,
what
weirdo.
What news you were looking for?
Skills.
Skills.
AMC. Do I hold this last bit even though my position is literally $1 down from here? Or do I just take the money and run is the question. I think I just hold. I'll just hold. You know, even if this last bit comes down, I shouldn't be too upset about it. And maybe I'll just load back up, but that's fine. NVIDIA at 304? No way, man. I did not see that coming. I'll be honest. I thought it would bounce off of VWAP. That's why I closed my position here. But obviously, 300 was in my mind for a target, but I'll be 100% honest. I did not think that would happen. I thought we would bounce off of VWAP over here. So now that we're actually coming down to 300-ish or so, let's quickly take a look at what QQQ is doing. QQQ is breaking VWAP to the downside. SPYs are still 496.50-ish or so. So if QQQ can bounce off of 400 to go back through VWAP right now, that would be a good indication for, what's it called? What is your short position on BBBY? I don't have one right now, brother. But if QQQs can bounce off of 400 easily, then I think, what's the stock that we were looking at? Was it AMC? No, I think it was Facebook? No. LCID? No.
BBBY?
No, maybe not BBB. I forget what stock we were just talking about that we were looking for that breakout to the top side. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right. BBBY. Yeah, no, it wasn't BBBY. I was talking about something else for the breakout of the top side. But for Bed Bath & Beyond short, like I said, I don't have a short plan just yet, nor am I in the short. I'm just waiting to see what the stock does at 24 and then 28. We're not too far from that 24 barrier. If 24 breaks and we get a weak break of 24, then I'm smashing the short. But we're not there just yet.
Prad, news on skills, I see Stifel cuts its target price to 16 from 17.
So someone cut the target price to, sorry, what numbers again?
From to $16 from $17, $1.
Oh, so they cut $1? Why would you even cut it at that point? Like, why wouldn't you just let the stock do what it wants to do normally? They basically cut it by $1. Like, all right, cool. I guess they wanted to be that accurate and they wanted to put the stamp on their forehead saying, I called it, bro. I did it. Yay. $1 price target change, cool, whatever. But skills, yeah, there's your catalyst that we see on our platform. It is basically just the price target change overall. Why didn't you hold NVIDIA? Just curious. I'm sure I'd have covered too soon as well. Yeah, the idea, Neil, was basically even though I wanted the 300 as a target, I thought, you know, the VWAP bounce would come into play and we'd rock back to the top side. So I could hold some for that move, but overall my emotions kicked in, which I told you, try to stay emotions out of it. I couldn't be patient for that move lower. So because I was impatient and my emotions, I didn't want to be red anymore after being so significantly green and then significantly red. I just wanted to be profitable and be in the green, even if it's not significant, just somewhat green, and just take my money. So my emotions allowed me to kick the position out a little bit quicker, but I'm not going to be too upset about it. Obviously, NVIDIA, my #1 stock for the day. I think every position I touched on NVIDIA, except for this long over here, has been almost a 7 risk to reward trade. So very happy with what I did on NVIDIA here. But obviously, even though I said, if you guys remember earlier in the show, I said even though NVIDIA my #1 position, my executions were very poor in terms of my exits. My profit targets are very poor. I could have done way better on the way down for the shorts or on the way up for the longs, and that's something that I'm always going to be working to improve on. When I make my notes, when I journalize at the end of the month or at the end of the week, I always go back to my notes, and then the notes say, improve your executions on terms of exit. My exits are complete dog caca and they need to get better. LCID is going up again. Let's just read it that way. All right, Lucid Motors trying to, but not yet. We saw 40 play a lot of games. We saw 40 play so much games that it basically took away my day for a moment. So I'm not gonna bother with this position anymore. I have a rule that says if I lose on a stock more than 3 times, I just call it a day and I'm out. Done. So that's the fact on Lucid. My biggest loser for the day. Even though I was right about the weakness of that 40 break, they just completely trapped me on the long side and on the short side by just barcoding action. So and I obviously wasn't watching it at the time when the confirmation was being established.
That's for you.
I don't know what that means.
I think it might be related to our merge. No.
Ah, all right, yeah. I sent that picture to him for idea.
But by the way, today did you what you were talking about? Did you finish about that?
No, that's fine. Go ahead, Missy. That's fine.
Today is Merch Friday, guys, and we are working on new merchandise for you, new cool memes and movers merchandise. And like here we have few ideas: rolling paper hands, basin, and volume is live. If you have more ideas, please send them on the chat. We'll pick the coolest ones. Prad, me, and Rob will work on creating new stuff. But for now, you can get our classic merchandise. You just go to our homepage, you go to the store, and here you can see a few fun things. My favorite one, as you may know, I'd rather be trading hoodie, and I believe Sean is wearing this one today.
All right, we're going back to me. Yeah, we are. So Gree, look at the volume on Gree. Sean called out Gree in the chat. If you guys are looking at the blue name, that's the main man, Sean. Thank you for the call out on Gree. So look at the volume candle right now, allowing the stock to break through multiple dollar levels, 24, 25, 26 on the bid right now as we're speaking. It says high a day is 26. Oh, yeah, okay, it makes sense. 26.19. I was wondering why I was saying 26.19 when I only saw 26 on the bid, but the spread itself is wide, so it makes sense now. And mRNA on new lows? No way. Let's go check out mRNA. mRNA breaking 220. So yesterday, obviously, I sent out a tweet. I said, if mRNA has any chance of going to 300, I'm shorting the crap out of it. I'm shorting the crap out of 300. No chance it even was allowed to go to 300. Failed 285, failed 250, failed 240, and then failed 220. Every single level on the downside just completely got demolished on mRNA. So 200 is probably the next support level is where we're looking at. AMC, I need to go take profits on AMC. Oh my goodness, do I need to take profits on AMC? Let's go. That's $1.25 in the money right now. What a long off that 40 on AMC. Top wick right now. Let's go, guys. This is what we're oh, that was a loud clap. This is what I'm talking about. The easy trades, the beautiful trades that we all know that are so easy to pull off. And I don't like calling trades easy because obviously money is involved, and when money is involved, emotions come into play and whatnot. And that's why I lost on some of my positions today. But man, positions like these are exactly what we want to see. You know that 40 is gonna hold up, and you have a thesis. You get long in front of it and you ride the rocket to the moon.
Prad, congratulations on your AMC trade. Great job. And by the way, I'm out of my Tesla trade. Tesla is also bossing and now nearing 1% to the upside. And as you can see, I splitted my 50-50 exit, and my last one was 1237.50 with entrance 1233. So I'm enjoying trading Tesla today also.
Neil, is that a lyric? Oh, yeah, okay, so that's a movie I haven't seen. So add that to a bunch of other list of movies that I haven't seen. So yeah, he just turned around, gave me the most
Seen Friday. You're the first person that should see Friday. You should. Really? Prad's never seen Friday? That's crazy, crazy. Classic, dude, classic.
Where Vancouver was.
He also didn't know where Vancouver is.
Yo, chill.
Come on, Prad. We gotta rectify some of these issues. By the way, 40 on the run.
Sorry, yeah, it's the Tesla 1240. I was trying to put Neil's stink eye on camera when he said, really, you didn't watch Friday? But yeah, I'll watch Friday. I know, I'll watch it. Miss V, let's see your charts, baby girl.
On Tesla?
Yeah.
Well, yes, Prad, I was just saying that my entrance was at 12:33. My first out was at 12:34, and last 12:37.50. So I think it's a great trade. And now, to be honest, for the first time this week, I'm looking for maybe grab some short opportunity.
Yeah, nice longs there, Miss V. So 1240, not too far from here. We're about 40-ish cents from that barrier on Tesla. And yeah, guys, I know I haven't seen Friday. I haven't seen the other classic. What's the other one? The Dave Chappelle one where he's on a plane or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen what's the Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the Marty McFly movies. I haven't seen a lot. Listen, listen. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just gonna get like I'm getting flamed. Oh man, I closed my AMC completely, and AMC is now mooning. Let's go, dude. Now the question is AMC gonna be a short from 42? Obviously, let's go check out what the Russell is doing. IWM on Amex, is it? Yes. So IWM on Amex. Russell, is the Russell ripping? AMC obviously being the biggest weight of IWM or the Russell 2000. I'm trying to see if it's gonna go higher because of AMC, and it's not. Movie game on point. I know, guys. I know. I'll get it on point. Listen, I just finished the whole Godfather series, and even those I need to go rewatch it because I fell asleep to the third one and the second one at the end. Okay, so I'm getting there. I was born in India. We didn't have English movies like I do now. Okay, I used to watch Indian movies with my family all day, and that's what I have memories of. I grew up in India, and that's what I have memories of. But then once I came to Canada, I had a heavy accent, started learning English a little bit more, started watching English movies, then rap came into my life, and then now here I am, a completely bougie Bramptonian.
By the way, Prad, real quick, I'm trying to short Tesla here, but Maggie today messages us that they want me and Prad to make a TikTok video. I said, yes, of course, I'm down, let's do this. And Prad doesn't want. So guys, if we get 1,000 likes, Prad, will it anyhow affect? Like, you will be just in the shot. If
y'all got to put that number higher than that, way higher. Bring that like count way higher.
1,100.
Make the viewers work for it. We're talking.
Guys,
we're
smash
talking.
the like button if you want to see Prad on TikTok.
All right, welcome to India where the cows eat hay. Yes, sir. I haven't heard that song in so long. That's high school days. Those are memories. So 1240, did we break through 1240? No, we didn't. So 1239.88 is the high day for on Tesla. Looks like it's coming down about $2 right now. Obviously, Miss V smoked that long on that breakout. So let's go to Miss V on that trade over there overall. But 1240, I think everyone's just preparing to watch that 1240. Quick little anecdote, I guess, is that anecdote? But anyways, quick little point that I have to say is why these levels that everyone is watching important? Because let's say me and Sean and Neil are all looking at that 1240 and we all want that long at 1240. That means we all have our orders there. Once that 1240 break actually happens, his order fills, my order fills, Sean's order fills, other people's order fills. Once all those orders start filling, you see just the stock going boom, 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 just start rocking to the top side. Not only are those long orders, we also have the stop orders from people who are short. So you have the stop losses above 1240 for people who are short, and then once the 1240 breaks, now not only do you have the people who want to go long off that break, you also have the people who are getting stopped out, closing their shorts. And when you are short, what do you have to do? You buy back your position. So by buying, the stock goes up. So you have two factors of buying coming into that 1240 break. That's why these even dollar breaks, that's why these key level breaks are so important to know what's going on around them, understand the logic of how the market is being traded around those points, and why those are valuable. And what's also valuable is what's not happening around those points that is expected to happen, because that's also very key information. Let's say you're watching GME and you're on at 200 or so, right? If GME is at 200 and you expect it to start bouncing off of 200 to the top side, but all it does is immediately just cracks the downside, that information, that variance of information between expectation and reality is also a key value that's lying in there. It's basically reading between the lines. Understand how to not only see one side of the coin, but focus on switching the coin back up and down and reading between the coin and looking at the heads, looking at the tails, and then actually looking at the middle of that coin, not just one side, but looking at the middle of the coin and reading the lines between the coin, right? So it's information that's being given and also the information that's not being given. Both are valuable.
Yes, sir. I'm back to the positive territory, Prad.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, guys, here's my long trade, and right here I caught the short one. I love when this happens, and I got it at 12.37, and my last out was 12.34. So great short catch for me. I'm out. I don't know. For now, I only learned how to split my exits half-half. Thank you, Neil.
So yeah, Neil, if you guys, I don't know if you guys could hear Neil, but Neil was basically telling Miss V that her short was great and 100% agreed. That was a beautiful short. Let's go.
Absolutely no coincidence at all. But Sean and I were just talking about like the market rolling over, like the Nasdaq and the ES both pulling back. And then look at, this is a 15-minute, but look at yesterday. You had a 12.43 top, so you got that 40. This is 2 days worth of consolidation, just risk to reward. Like if you get a short off of that 40, it could break, fail at yesterday's high, and still roll down. It could break that and still fail at 12.50. So when you got one of those in the money for you, you almost might want to let it roll, because if we do pull back and there's a sell-off into the end of the day and Tesla's got a double top, I mean, you could have like a $20 or $30 winner on your hands.
Microsoft?
Like that's one of those, like you got it by the you-know-what, and you just keep your foot on the gas pedal at that point. I kind of wish
mic is not working.
Oh, it's not? Oh, shoot.
You doesn't have it on.
Of course, I don't even have it on.
Yo, come to me quickly.
Oh.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Steal Your Girl? All right, back to Prad.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. But yeah, so about Miss V's trade over there, I just want to reiterate what Neil was saying while his mic was off. It's basically if you have
People
a trade.
could read his lips.
Okay. If it's basically if you have a trade like that, you just basically hold on to it. It's a brilliant trade, absolute amazing execution. I'm just focusing on opening the chart and I'm failing at it. All right, so you focus on the execution over there and overall and just write it on the way down. So real quick, what I want to show you is the idea behind it is you want to be able to have multiple exits, but make sure you have a reason to take that exit. That's not the stock I want to talk about. This is it. So even though I had multiple exits, my reasons to exits were pretty bad. So if I kind of focused on, my reasons to exit, I took 2 exits here. I took 1 exit here, 1 exit here, 1 exit here, 2 exits here. So it was kind of sloppy. If I planned it out a little bit more, I took 1 exit at VWAP, 1 exit at the high of pre-market, another exit at the high of day or yesterday's high, and then I could have waited to see if more happened and re-added or whatever, right? If I just kind of planned it out, even on the way down over here, if I planned it out, look at that beautiful short. The same idea, the Tesla short that Miss V just pulled off, absolutely insane. Have reasons for your outs. My first reason should have been previous range high. My second reason should have been VWAP. My third reason should be previous range low. And my fourth reason should be the day's low. If you have proper answers to exit, that's when you should exit. If you never have an answer to exit, hold on to the position is what I was taught at least. And obviously I don't use it, and I should use it more. Use the idea of looking for a reason to get out of the trade. Give me a reason to not be in that trade. Tell the market to give you a reason. Moderna, let's go, man. Insane. I've been singing the short parade on this trade for so long, and we're absolutely getting demolished on this truck. Down $68 today. Well, I think 200 is not far from here. Rolling paper Prad hands indeed, man. Rolling paper Prad's hands out there on a day-to-day basis, letting go of brilliant wins, man. Letting go of brilliant wins. I only work here because of Valeriia. Your wife's watching, bro. All right, Moderna over here trying to go see if we can go test 200 on the downside. Let's see if we can actually do that. Weekly chart on Moderna, poop. Yeah, I mean, overall, Moderna is just poop if you ask me, man. Miss V is the queen of Trader TV chessboard. Chessboard. Oh, yeah, she is the queen. Senpai, relax. Don't call me Senpai. That's weird. All right. All right, where are we going? Karen Jeliad. Let's go. Let's just go to. Let's see what's moving. Is NVIDIA doing anything fun for us? NVIDIA back to 300, so I'm gonna go long here. Obviously.
By the way, we have 711 likes, and my birthday,
That's racist.
Lucas's birthday, and Neil's mom birthday on 711.
And
That's
brown
great.
people work in 7-Eleven.
Well, all right. you can come on our team.
I'll
Don't
join the
worry.
train somehow, right? But yeah, I'm long NVIDIA right now around 300. Obviously, the market's completely taking a dump, guys. Let's look at QQQ. QQQ, oh yeah, okay, 1 o'clock, so lunchtime is coming to an end. But QQQs are taking a little bit of a poopy right here. So are the SPYs, but we're still on the green zone. If QQQ starts to turn around and if the SPYs start to turn around, this NVIDIA long will be a clean long, NVDA. And we're kind of already going into the money right now. We're about 14 cents in the money, not too big. So obviously now I'm going to actually try to understand where I want to exit. I want to exit in previous ranges and at VWAP if we do get there. So previous ranges would be 304. So obviously one target 304. And then another target would be 306, and then I'll have 308. All right, there you go. 3 targets sent out, and then if the bottom, which is 300, breaks, Prad is out of his long. Prad can say that. Prad can say that. That's right. I can because I'm Indian, baby. I can make all the Indian jokes I want to. RBS lights? What is RBS? It's RGB, my friend.
Trader Prad, what's your diet look like?
My diet is anything that tastes good, man. You see my body? Does it look like I'm on a diet? Anything that tastes good, Prad's chowing that bad boy down. I love food. I was a cook. Come on, I was a cook. I love food. Prad is so right. I'm always right, baby. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. RWLK 2 p.m. Zila p.m. RWLK, actually, I called out that this stock, if there is volume, there is a chance that the stock could do over 100 million. So the fact that we got there is pretty good. But I got wrong on one aspect, which is I said if volume does show up, we could go to 250. We did not go to 250. We came down. But overall, I think the stock is still in a good position. They have a positive catalyst from the FDA that we could have bottom pickings over here on the stock after the big bump up that we had off that news. So profit taking might be a reason why we're going down, and then look for buyers to come in and start buying the dips and run it back to that $2.50 if that catalyst is accepted by the market. If that catalyst is not accepted by the market, then it really doesn't matter. Prad Mundiya tu Bachke Rahi. Are we really going to sing that right now? Come on, brother. We're not going to be singing Mundiya tu Bachke Rahi right now. Why do you use 3-minute chart better than 1 minute? 1 minute is a lot of noise. It's complete noise in my opinion. And by noise, I mean it's just candles that I don't care about. 3-minute is more, a little bit more substantial in terms of information. NVIDIA, why are you not giving me profits on the way up here? Obviously, because it's not nowhere close to 3 or 4, but we are running up on NVIDIA. Let's go. So what was I saying on
What?
what happened?
I just got into short trade. I was not supposed to be in.
Did you have a order?
I don't know what the. I need to buy back.
Well, buy it back, Miss V. You're in the money.
Oh, stressed.
You got this. You got this, Miss V. Don't stress. Stress is not for you.
I'm not
You're a
in the-
champion.
I'm not in the money.
Wow, I'm actually going to go back to the point where I was today just because I picked some good trades. Insane. Imagine if I didn't take those bad trades. I wouldn't be down at all. Anyways, 1 minute versus 3 minute. Honestly, guys, the 1 minute versus 3 minute is all opinions. If you like the 1 minute, you find 1 minute useful for you, go for it. I myself have used the 1 minute for so long that I find it very, very nonsensical in terms of like the candles are just useless for me. But the more useful information comes from absolutely not using charts for me. So, and that's why if you notice my trading screen, it looks like this. This is what I'm using when I'm not on the show. But when I am on the show, this is the screen for you guys. Where are we going to? 5 minutes. 5 minutes is also a valid chart. People love using the 5 minutes. I think some people also use 15 minutes. What happened, Miss V?
Look at this. Like accidentally, I had a order, I believe,
Yeah.
and I got into short position. Here I got out, like like around $50.
And it just crashed.
And it just crashed. But again, I was not supposed to get in there, right? So that's why I came out of that and didn't hold it because
I like it.
kind of my
That's
plan.
the rule that I usually stick to, which is if you make a
But-
mistake, get out right away.
Yeah.
But that was a good trade, though.
Yeah.
That was a good
Anyways,
trade, though.
some profit, some profit.
You want to stay on your face for a bit because
What? Oh, we have a super chat from Gregory Mendoza for your Starbucks Complenos Felicidades Valeria. Thank you very much, Gregory Mendoza, for Starbucks. Actually, yesterday I tried sugar cookie latte. Yesterday started holiday season in Starbucks in the US and Canada. I loved sugar cookie latte. Guys, it's super sweet. I wouldn't recommend anyone, but I'm in love with sugar, so I'll spend those $10 on that. I think it cost around that. Thank you very much.
it costed $10.
Well, with tax around maybe 7 if you take venti size.
Is that the extra large? I don't know what venti is.
Well, there's small, medium, and large.
they don't have. They have an extra large too, right? No.
Well, they do, but I believe only for cold drinks.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. But that's $10 for the large.
Around.
That's
7
insane.
maybe.
I mean, I don't drink coffee, so I don't really know the prices of coffee. But trust me, what I spend on marijuana is probably more than that, so it doesn't matter. What I spend on marijuana is way more than that. So ignore the
That's-
$10 for coffee.
That's all about priorities,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It's what
Well-
about what makes you happy?
I'm not sure 10. Like maybe it's around 7. I'll double check for you.
But still, is that normal price for coffee?
Well, the one that grande blonde with 2 pumps of hazelnut, 2 pumps of caramel cream, and raw sugar, it's like about $3.
Oh,
So
okay,
you
okay.
can find like cheap
Okay,
coffee
yeah.
there.
Let's go. We're about to hit my next target, 304, not far on NVIDIA. The 300 dip buy, like I said, has been absolutely mint multiple times throughout the day today, man. Just close your eyes, get long 300. If 300 breaks to the downside, get out for the trade for a loser, call it a day. But if you are taking these trades, you got multiple chances to take a 7R trade or more. The first time I did it, I got a 7R trade, and by that I mean I risked $1 to make $7 per share. I did it again, and the third time I kind of let my emotions kick me out, and then this time I'm doing it again live on the show for you guys. After catching a 7R short, I'm catching a 7R long right now. Let's keep on taking this to the top side, and let's go to Sean. Miss V, did we flip?
Remember this, Prad, too. I mean, you had some nice shorts on, but during our morning show, we talked about the NASDAQ, and I was really feeling that it was getting heavy to the high side there. And, you know, it's come right back in. We'll look to see. I still think it turns red today, which is not a good sign, which doesn't make sense for this long. But for right now, we are long into square. It came all the way back in. We were so surprised here in the AM when we saw this rip from 330, whatever the bottom was, 335, up to 255. So that was $20 straight up. But now we just came, you know, crashing down pretty fast here. Looks like we might have made a base here. I'm going to try to play this off 240, not trying to be a hero here, but there's the bottom 240. So I think there's some opportunities here with Square. So we're back long, exact price, 241.16. We have that long, and don't kill me now because I know AMC was busting to the high side, but we went short, we got out, now we're short again, waiting to see what happens here with AMC. So out of one short into another, basically flat on the day, but we do have a nice short here at 41.57 right here on AMC. More of a play on the market that we think is going to the downside, as here comes Square just trying to crash through. One more average in, guys, right around here, 40.50, so 240.50. We'll take one more play, then we'll get out at 240, but all is well, my friend, and great. Oh, our DraftKings, unbelievable that this got busted. Remember all morning, and I think you've been talking about this a little bit today, Brad, but all morning we were short here, got out of our DraftKings there, and it took out the pre-market high, and then now you can see these shorts would be printing this, but unfortunately we give it back on that trade, so we missed that short, but I still think DraftKings has more room to go. I'm a little negative on the market here today, Brad.
Yes. So Tyrone said Prad was 1 year when Friday came out. So I had to Google it, and you're not wrong. So there you go, man. That explains why I haven't seen it yet, okay? I was 1 year old when the movie came out.
Prad, we have super chat from George Fonseca. Thank you very much for your super chat, George. Saying
go to-
that
let's go
he
to
got
Sean.
stuck holding BBIG.
Let me know when it's back over here. Are we
Yeah, we're back to you guys.
So the thing is like Scarface is my favorite movie, and that was done. That was made before I was born. So how about you,
What'd you
Neil?
say?
Star Wars was before I
What
was
did you
born.
say?
I've seen that. I've seen The Godfather.
Yep.
I've seen Casablanca. I've seen all kinds of great stuff.
Prad.
Tyrone, first of all, Tyrone, don't give him an excuse.
Come on, Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. Back over to you.
Tyrone. We were just watching Tyrone, the guy from YouTube. I can't even say that.
We're supposed to be the professionals around here. Back to you, Brad.
All right, so DraftKings on the way down. Looks like it's going to finally give me that opportunity to buy some dips. I actually want to buy DraftKings for my own account, for my investment portfolio. And DraftKings would be my first stock, I guess, to buy it. Because I said if we go to 40, it's an easy buy. It doesn't make sense for me to see DraftKings below 40 because I see them all over the place everywhere. So let's see DraftKings. If it goes anywhere to 40, I'm just going to start making sure I buy it on my own account. And another stock that I was calling out is Corsair. Let's see where Corsair is. I think I called it out at 24.50. We are down 1.5% today, so not really a good call out, I guess, but we're still up from where I called it out on November 1st. The stock was around 24.50 or so. So let's go Corsair. I would love to see the stock continue going to the top side. Those are probably my only two investment calls I've made so far. And if I do see more opportunities, according to me, I will be sure to call it out too. So DraftKings, obviously piggybacking a little bit on Sean's idea and also my own thesis about how they're introducing esports to the betting scene on their platform. Discovered you guys today. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been all our life? We needed you. We needed every single one of you. Where have you guys been? Well, glad you guys found us. And Diarisis, I hope I'm saying that right, my friend, but glad you found us. Let's make this relationship stronger every day. So we are here Monday to Friday, 8:30 in the morning. 11 o'clock is Memes and Movers. And then we have 2 o'clock, we come back from Monday, I believe. We come back from 2 o'clock. But today, come back at 3 o'clock. For those of you guys who are new, we have our closing show, which is you see Neil, Sean, and Brendan, way more experienced traders coming on for the most important hour of the trading day and trading live for you guys. So come back for 3 o'clock and we post educational contents too. So if you are new, you probably don't know this, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoy what we're doing for you. We post educational content on a day-to-day basis. And on Fridays, man, we have tons of content lined up. We recorded some yesterday. I think we're going to record some today. So be ready for this educational content coming out. You're going to love it here. Welcome to the family. Where are we going? Just started watch about an hour. Oh, let's go. I love seeing you faces. Let's go. Where are we going to? 300. What is it? 3004? Sparta? Are we doing a Sparta kick for something? For Amazon? For NVIDIA? So yeah, 300 on NVIDIA. Obviously, we went as high as what? I didn't get my profit. What did we hit to? 303.87. Come on. So my target obviously being 304. We did not hit that. We were shy by 13 cents on that target. Let's see if 300 is going to continue holding on what's it called? On NVIDIA, which if it does, we're obviously not going to close our position anywhere soon before our targets are going to hit. NVIDIA long has been a killer trade today, and I've been absolutely loving it. So if you guys just notice on the 3 minutes, anything below 301.80 has been just wicks for the most part. So the fact that we're getting these fills over here is absolutely prime mint fills that you got over there. What are you guys doing once y'all reach 300K subs? Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't thought about anything yet. Maybe the main guys have, and we'll come up with something for you guys. We'll come up with something fun. Airbnb 198 back to 200, huh? Oh, I mean, wow, yeah, back through 200 to the downside. So we went as high as what, 203.22? 203.29 actually, and coming down right now as we speak. So let's see how low can we take Airbnb. Obviously, I want to expect support at 198 or so, which is where it kept bouncing off every time I was trying to short it. So look for that support around that price. PETZ. Let's go check out. Yeah, PETZ halted on the way down right now. So let me just add that onto the imbalance locator for those of you who are interested. Imbalance locator, delete this stock and that stock and add PETZ on NASDAQ. And then hope that I have my imbalance locator on this screen. I don't. All right, let's go pull it. Where's my imbalance locator? It is here, and then we're going to pull it to the side. All right, now that's here, we got to filter the gateways because we don't want gateways such as ARCA and other nonsense gateways. We only want the main gateway from NASDAQ. So it's indicating to open around $3.35. It halted at $3.69. So we're getting almost a 30-cent move to the downside. You all shave your beards when you reach 300K subs. Who has a beard except for me and Sean? Neil doesn't have a beard. Neil's always clean shaven. Brandon's always clean shaven. No one else has a beard except for me and Sean. We need a whole basket challenge. You know, everyone needs to do something. Quick analysis on cross KROS. Let's go see 182 million shares, kind of doing absolutely nothing for intraday traders. Boring in my opinion. Sideways action, barcode around VWAP. So absolutely nothing going on here for the most part. Looks like Pets wants to open at 342 right now. So let me just move it away from my position board for you guys. Let's go look at KROS on the daily chart over here. So we got a big bump up not too long ago. This was actually yesterday. After getting that bump up, we're getting rejected from these levels. We're actually finding support in these levels right now. So maybe the stock could have strength to go to 62s or anywhere above 60. But let's see. With the volume obviously being low, I can't make a trade out of this. So maybe it's a swing trade or an investment trade, but this is not a day trade. NVIDIA down to 300 right now. Let's see if we can actually crack 300 to the downside on NVIDIA. Obviously, I'm going to try going long in front of 300 because it doesn't make sense why I wouldn't. I'm going to try going more long in front of 300. I think I can risk a little bit more on this trade, and if 300 breaks, obviously, I'm just going to instantly get out of this position. Come on, don't crack on me. There is some size on 300 if you guys can notice. So there is some decent size on 300. Ooh, 300 cracked right away. Are we going to keep going down here? I have to give it a little bit more room. I'm going to go back into the red today. No, 299. Is 299 going to hold? 299 is being tested. If 299 breaks, that's my out right there, man. I can't hold it any more than that. Let's see. So NVIDIA coming down right now, actually breaking 300 all the way to 299, testing 299 on the bids right now. There is some size, not enough to hold it up there. In my opinion, it could crack through that if it wants to. So I'm not going more long. I already have enough of my size that I want. But if 299 cracks over here, I'm just gonna get out for a loser like that. So that's the L right there on NVIDIA. Back into the negative for the day, man. That sucks. But let's see if we can catch a long here somewhere back to the top side on NVIDIA. That's not fun to see. SPY is completely falling the bottom over here. So maybe I should have noticed that a little bit before punching the long here. And QQQs are also coming down. So I kind of completely ignored the overall market and gave back my whole day again. The sky is falling indeed. I like it. The sky is completely coming down over here. Maybe short 300 when I saw that size being tested was the right move over there and I didn't pull it. But damn it, man, we're back in the red today. That sucks. Well, only we're flat right now, so that's horrible. We just gave back a decent amount on that 300 short there, on the break of 300 to the downside. Sorry, not 300 short. Now we're just looking to see if it's going to be able to find a bottom somewhere. So we hit 298 on the low, 299 coming back right now. Let's see if we can go to the top side on back to 300. Obviously, with the overall market showing red right now, QQQ breaking to the downside, almost flat actually. QQQ only up 0.1% and Pfizer up 0.3% right now. Not sure if NVIDIA could go all the way through 300 again. I called the negative market. Ooh, you called it, dude. You're not wrong about that. I mean, Tesla came down hard. Markets are coming down hard overall. And NVIDIA is going down with it. But let's see if NVIDIA can actually break the 300. Say, Prad, NVIDIA I guess so. Yeah, it's coming down hard right now. PETZ open. Yeah, let's go check out PETZ. Looks like it opened at 351, and it halted, I think, at 360-ish or so. So immediately we're back through the halt price, going to the top over here, finding support at VWAP or so. And if it can find support at VWAP above the halt price, I don't know why it can't continue going higher from here. So VWAP is now currently being tested as support. That is. GREE. Let's go check out GREE. GREE still doing crazy stuff after getting that volume spike. So after getting that volume spike, we are now just seeing the stock hold up around VWAP and just rock to the top side. Look at the breakout we're seeing right now of 27. Obviously, 27.30 being the high of day. GREE is getting ready for this next push to the top side over here. Especially when the market's coming down. So that's weird to see. Red days happen to even the best traders. Oh, you're not wrong about that, my friend. You're not wrong about that. NVIDIA is still going lower from that 300 barrier. So maybe NVIDIA's game is done a little bit over the 300 side. You know, we saw 313 being rejected. We saw 300, which was being held up multiple times throughout the day. But then this time it just said, nope, we're coming straight down from it. So now the question is, if the market wants to go back to the top side, will this guy do it, or if he won't? Prad tried the 0.7 challenge, one hit, got a, what the, nope. Like I said, I do concentrates. I can't do that much of in one shot. That's absolutely insane. You're asking me to die. Where are we going to next? Ice, baby. I pinged GREE in late evening yesterday in chat. Well, let's go, Vivek. Absolutely monsters trade on GREE overall. Let's go see what Airbnb is doing. Is it moving by any chance? We're back near 200 on Airbnb. We saw the stock go up to 203, and VWAP is at 196. The market's coming down, so I might just look for a short opportunity here on Airbnb. So let me just do that right now. I threw out an order, but they might not want to fill me. There we go. It got filled. Now we're looking for that trade to VWAP on Airbnb, which is around 197.50, I think, 197.20. So let's see if we can ride that bad boy to the downside. NVIDIA obviously still getting demolished. Let's go see what AMD is doing. AMD, is it coming down with the overall market? And the answer is yes. So market's coming down. It is a Friday. Completely shift of momentum in terms of what was going on the overall broad spectrum, which was we were just rocking to the top side, and video was completely going to the top side, and now markets are just flipping. Let's go check out what Tesla is doing. Tesla. Yeah, so still around VWAP for Tesla. Not. I'm gonna see if it wants to follow a little bit lower here, but looks like the move already happened along with the market. So just waiting to see what happens. Moving on. Miss V, how was your lunch?
We have Thai chicken and rice for lunch. I'm all right. Last time I wasn't really impressed with that chicken, so I think I'll skip that.
The same thing that we had this week?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember which one then. Yeah. So Miss V, my what's it called? My spotter for our lunches. So you know, obviously, if she doesn't like it, I probably don't. So I'm probably gonna have to think about going and hitting Super Chicken. Get some fatty sandwiches in my stomach today.
Yummy.
Prad pronounces Vivek perfectly. Well, dude, I'm Indian. Of course, I pronounce Indian names perfectly. What? I was debating whether or not that was a good idea, and it was. For the short, obviously, Airbnb, if markets are coming down, it's not going to stop me from taking that short. But if market was going up and Airbnb was near 200, I would have probably not punched that short as I did. So this is just basically following the market beta and just riding the momentum down with the market beta. For those of you who are wondering what market beta means, it just means stocks that are inside the SPYs or the QQQs or the basket relation stocks will technically move along with the market in one direction or the other for most part. So the closer the beta to 1, I believe. What the heck? The closer the beta to 1, I believe, the more the correlation to the overall market. Christopher, you might not want to type that in chat, brother. You might not want to type that in chat. The feds are out here always patrolling the internet, my friend. Trust me. Never mess with the feds. If they are pulling up Instagram posts to I don't know, to arrest people, and in Australia they're using Instagram to go knock on doors, trust me, you don't want to type things like that in chat. Where are we going? Hope that isn't your real name if you're telling people that. Yeah, exactly. I hope that's not your real name. Self-incrimination. That's called self-snitching, bruh. Starbucks very strong in market dip over 116. Let's go check it out. Ain't no feds watching this. Yo, you think ain't no feds watching this? Every fed out here, they got someone watching Trader TV Live. Trust me. Airbnb, let's go. $1.40 in the money right now. Back in the green, baby. They can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. MC Hammer style. We're riding this rocket ship to the down. Well, not rocket ship, I guess. Whatever goes to the downside after going really high, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. We're just going down with the overall market right now. Riding the market beta. Let me just book some profits here. Bang, bang, bang. All right, we're just banging everywhere to the profit. And now I'm going to hold this to see if we can break VWAP a little bit. Can we go test VWAP and go to the downside if the market shows us more red, that is. All right, where are we going to? Elon is watching you. Just got a new customer. So. Miss V would love it.
Elon.
Miss V would love it. Prad, what about mRNA? What about it? mRNA completely getting destroyed. I don't want to touch mRNA anywhere before 200. Don't want to touch it anywhere before 200. I don't want to go long in front of 200. So I don't want to go long before 200. And the shorts are kind of already gone. Like this would be me chasing my trade. So I don't want to do that. I wanted the 285 short. I wasn't here to capitalize on that. I wanted the 245 short. I was too busy with NVDA. I wanted the 220 short. I was too busy with Airbnb. So it's basically all my entries are gone. And I don't have a trade on the stock right now until it goes to 200. They're watching Sean because he mentioned Bitcoin earlier. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Where are we going? Miss V, are you what? Okay, anyways. Nice timing on the graphic, dude. It's Miss V. She's perfect timing at all times. DraftKings, DKNG. 43, we're coming down. All right, DraftKings coming lower and lower a little bit over here. If DraftKings gets to 40, like I said, I'm pulling the trigger, going ham on the buy signal. I'm breaking the buy button on my broker, my personal broker. That is not so. DraftKings, I can't wait to start investing in these guys because I see them almost everywhere, man, everywhere. Every time Shiba comes up in chat, a Fed logs on. Yeah, they have an alert system. As soon as someone says the word SHIB, spells it out, it just flares go up in the SEC, and then the SEC calls the Feds, and the Feds come to our chat.
Does Nightbot works for Fed?
Dun dun dun. All right.
Sorry.
Dun dun dun. What if Nightbot is the Fed? Ooh. All right. Lucid back under 39. Yeah, I mean, who saw that one coming, right? When 40 was being weak, who saw that 40 was a barrier? Not me. I mean, yeah, me, but obviously I lost on it, so I'm going to have to say not me. Nightbot keeps asking me for BTC. Doubts he worked for the Fed. Nightbot, stop asking people for Bitcoin. Only I can. Give me your Bitcoin and I'll double it, Lucas. Hit the like button to 1,000. Yes, sir.
Lucas now hanging out with all the candies.
Lucas is going ham on the candies, huh? I like it. All right, where are we going to? Let's. We got about 40 minutes left on memes and movers to wrap up the week over here. I hope you guys had a great time so far. Let's see if any movers are coming up. There was a couple movers that. Which one was it? BBBY and GREE. So let's go check out BBBY and GREE. Is Bed Bath & Beyond still doing anything fun, anything exciting? Let's see. Come on, charts. It came down a little bit off that 24, not failure, but a fail break of 24. Looks like most of the trading really happened at 23.40 or so, and above that was maybe single prints for the most part, is what I'm at least witnessing. Single prints above that price. So now coming down to 22, finding support at 22, which is VWAP. Let's see if we can bounce off of that to the top side. Airbnb coming back to 200, looks like, with the QQQ somewhat of a attempt to see if we can go to upside over here on QQQs. Let's see what Airbnb wants to do. I'm just gonna throw another profit at 199.53 because 199.79 is exactly what my order is. Let's see if 200 breaks. Obviously, if 200 breaks, I'm just gonna get out. But thankfully, we already realized our profits for the most part. So even if 200 breaks, we don't lose our profits that we made on the way down here. That's why breaking profits never made people go broke, right? All right, so UVXY up 4% right now. QQQs are down, or not down, sorry, or we're up about 0.5%, but now almost flat for the day, 0.04. And the SPYs were almost up 0.5% for the day also, and are currently only up 0.27%. Overall market weakness is being established. It is a Friday, so I guess free fall Friday, the turn has come, and we could see some bleeding happening overall in the market. We could go check out PTON a little bit. I'm just gonna add on to the short over here. I'm just going to add on to my short for Airbnb. There we go. I have back to my original size that I had on this short over here. Let's see if we can write it back down if market shows us more weakness. Obviously, like I said, if 200 breaks, Prad is deuces out of that trade. PFE days low. Let's go check out PFE real quick. PFE, yes, it is continuing to keep going lower and lower. I was so wrong about my long today. So glad that I kicked myself out of that position and I didn't keep trying to battle on this trade. And I wanted to go look at GREE right after that. Let's go see what GREE is doing. It's still battling to... It's holding the support on the downside, but it's trying to break out above 27 and really fail into. So let's see if that will actually end up happening. And the last one was, I believe, NVIDIA. NVIDIA back to 300, but now looks like 300 is going to be the resistance after finding that 300 as support for the most of the day. So very surprising to see that. I guess I shouldn't be because market is showing weakness overall. QQQs looks like they want to go back lower. SPYs are rejecting that rebound that they tried to do. So SPYs are now going through 468 to the downside, and QQQs now about to go test 398 on the downside. Pfizer CEO arrested? Are you sure?
Who?
No, the chat said something. I should have probably not even read that, but that was my mistake. So probably fake news, guys. Just ignore that comment. Prad, PTON. Yes, PTON. That's what I wanted to look at. I was wondering in my head what stock I wanted to look at when the market's coming down, and it's PTON. Peleton is somehow not coming down while the market's coming down. How is that possible? Peleton is somehow finding support here at 56 or so. Maybe it can keep going lower or support this. And if it supports this while market's coming down, that's very strange to me. Debated Bradley. Yeah, I got debated hard, dude. Where are we going? Market red indeed, dude. Market's bleeding. The QQQ is now fully red. We are down 1% on QQQ. Sorry, not 1%. 0.1% on the QQQ, and the SPYs almost there. We're only up 0.1% on the SPYs. They're very close to going to the negatives. Airbnb on NASDAQ is what I wanted to pull up, and just to keep an eye up while I'm just looking at positions. So DraftKings 4280, really. So yeah, DraftKings is coming to 4280. Let me just pull it up on TradingView over here because I want to look at some stuff. All right, come on. Come on, give me my info. Thank you. All right, what do we see? So these were single prints that we just completely rocked to the top side. So now that we're coming back to these single prints areas, 42.15 being the lower day off open. So the fact that we're coming back to the lower day off open, which is 42.15-ish, I kind of like the long. If 42 breaks, then I will look for a long at 40. So let's look for DraftKings to come down a little bit towards 42. Under 42.50, I'll start looking for that long on DraftKings. Man. Real quick, guys, give me a second. All right, so DraftKings, we're looking for the position to come down below 42.50, obviously. CGC, yeah, didn't CGC have earnings? Like, let's see how CGC is doing. Obviously, they beat earnings, I read, but the market did not accept it, and they continue to go lower off of the earnings. So today, down about 14% almost, 1.83, $1.84 to the downside. Looks like there's a lot of size on the offers compared to the bids. The ratios are telling me even more downside is possible on CGC. So Canopy Growth just not having a fun time right now, man. Not good. Airbnb, let's go check out where Airbnb is doing. It is coming down again, so let's go. The shorts are paying off. This is exactly what we want to see. Beautiful trades being pulled off on Airbnb after struggling with it for the most part. So now back in the green territory for Airbnb after throwing away my wins over here. Even though I had a bunch of wins lined up, I just threw away most of them. But it's good to see we're coming back on that side. Did Zach Morris tweet this news about PFE? Yeah, probably. This is the reason why I try not to look at his tweets. I don't like the idea of pumping and dumping and making money off of people, forcing people, not forcing, but telling people to team trade with you. That's why over here we tell people to trade your own book. We don't encourage team trading in terms like, you know, don't just trade because we're taking that trade, because then we don't want to be, well, we're not trying to trap you in there, but most of the time the people who are doing that, they're doing so because they buy it, the stock goes up because then you jump on it, and then once you jump on it, they pull their orders, or they start selling, and they're making profit off of you without telling you that they sold their shares, and then the stock comes down drastically. He gets to be the guy on top of the mountain, say, hey, I made money, yay me, I'm the king. But then you end up being the guy who's the reason why he made money, and you're just the follower. So like I can't vibe with someone who does that. I can't morally sit there and talk about a person who does stuff like that. So I just can't. And that's why anytime someone brings up a stock, I just immediately that he talks about, I just try not to mention his name or even talk about that stock too much. Roaring Kitty, hey man, Roaring Kitty didn't do that. Let's be real. Roaring Kitty posted an analysis. This is why there's a difference between Roaring Kitty and what hedge funds do, which is what go to lunches and go to Nobu and talk about trade ideas and then shuffle those trade ideas between emails. Hedge funds do this on a day-to-day basis, but the difference is they don't get caught. They do it behind curtain. Roaring Kitty did it in a public forum, and all he did was he posted his analysis. He posted his position and his analysis. People read it and they went, oh my God, this is a genius idea. Let's everyone jump on it. What's wrong with it? Nothing wrong with it. But there's a little bit difference than what others people are doing and then what Roaring Kitty did. Don't put my Lord and my Savior DFV on that same level as the scammers, man. Come on. Fact, this is not financial advice. Here is non-stop information. That's right, dude. Non-stop information all day. All day. Well, I love when they pump. That's more volatility in the market. Fair, but you got to know when to get out. You got to know when to get out. He was on GME since it was at $4. Who? Roaring Kitty? Yikes, man. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought he was in there at $20. But $4, that's crazy. Kitty make bank. All right, so Airbnb continued to go lower. Obviously, you guys are witnesses along with me. Let me take another profit. I'm about $1 in the money right now on my position. Boom, another profit target has been thrown out there. Markets are looking to start bouncing back here a little bit, so maybe I just start taking more profits now that I'm witnessing that, and I'll hold on to a little bit of my position, see if Airbnb wants to go back through 199.50 or even 200. Are they gonna do anything? Sean, check messages. All right, so AMC will boom candle soon. All right, let's go check out AMC. Let's go check out AMC real quick. AMC still rocking to the top side, and wow, man, I guess I really did not have a reason to close this trade, but I did, and whatever, I made money on it. I made the losses back, and that's all good. Guys, I'll be right back until 10. You guys have that pleasure to see Sean's beautiful face. BRB.
Wow, thank you for that. It's very, very complimentary there, my man. Okay, let's just take this over for just a quick second here. A few things happening. So we did talk about this. I just tweeted it out. You know, early on in the morning show, we talked about the market being a little heavy on the top side. Just kept on printing this like 450 here, print, and then finally we get this move down. Look, no surprise. I mean, we've been in this game long enough to know that on Fridays, man, especially after a big week, we've had, what, 7 straight up days in the NASDAQ. We still probably get to green and wind up at positive, but that move to the downside there, we tried square anyways at 240. We talked about that. That one little profit spot then squash out on that one. Look, Peleton, another interesting name. If you do believe that the market's coming back in right now, I think we have Peleton on watch. We did try Peleton early, but as you can see right now, we're just dipping into these levels one more time here. Peleton down 34%, and as Prad said, slap an iPad on a bike and call it a Peleton, and you're doing yourself a favor there. But if you look at this, 55.80, this is probably worth a long right now. I still think, and we put it on the sticky note earlier, that, you know, this was probably a little overdone, and I thought 58 might hold, but we are now near the bottom one more time. So I like this. I like a 56 long here on Peleton, probably worth taking. Yeah, those marijuana stocks today, wow, where's Weed Batman? Is he in the building or not? Because let's hit this. I hope these work on the show. There it is. Yeah, CGC. CGC is my favorite name to own in the space, only because I think it's the biggest conglomerate. We talked about them buying acreage holdings. They have a lot of, you know, different aspects. They're even in the drink and the edible space with Martha Stewart. So I do like CGC down here, but as you can see, if you've been a shareholder, first of all, this is what the day looks like. You might say, that's not too bad, right? But what about if that was the daily chart? Well, let's look at the daily chart now. Yeah, the exact same thing. So if you're holding on to some marijuana stocks, you might as well, you know, roll up that piece of paper that the stocks come on and smoke it yourself, because right now this is just straight to the downside, and there's not much love here at all for CGC, Canopy Growth, my favorite name on the board so far, if you got to pick a name. Pfizer back to 47, that's interesting. And then the one that I was giving Prad a hard time for during the show, of course, and we texted him a little bit there, and that's that NVIDIA short. He nailed this. This was another great top here. You make this is another thing just for you traders, if you're looking for something to hold on to. When you make this high early and then come back in, then the market takes a hold of it, and then you start making the same similar highs, 1 top, 2 top, 3 tops, triple top, boom, right to the bottom there. Of course, the market helps that play out. That is for sure. And then one other play I want to talk about too, another name. Look, I bought some Meta here. You know, well, I hate calling it Meta. It's Facebook, right, Rob? Yeah, this is Facebook. But we bought some at 311, okay? The day that change happened, we stepped in and bought some. So it came right back into here. You could see Facebook, a good little level being formed here at 300. This is the 200 period moving average. So it bounced off there. Now we're going back to the upside. And look, right away, back to the 50 period. If it wasn't in my long-term account, I think I would probably get out of this Facebook right here. But the point is I think we go higher, man. I was even talking with my 9-year-old yesterday about the metaverse. We talked about that in the car when I picked him up from karate. He went right home, right onto his PC, typed in my favorite stock, Google, and then typed in metaverse and started reading all about it. Now he wants to read the 1992 science fiction book there that brought up the metaverse for the first time, I believe. Anyways, I'm going to confirm that with Neil. Anyways, I think that, what was it called? Snow Crash? Yeah, something about snow. Yeah, I think you might be right there. Yeah, Rob, you can't see it. I can't even throw to you, but... Oh, Cyberpunk. Okay, yeah, Cyberpunk. Hey, and NFTs are Cyberpunk NFTs. Okay, so anyways, yeah, we'll look into that, but he's all over the metaverse as well. So I was telling him about all the cool things I think can happen in that space. Look, DraftKings, I don't know, Prad, if you're back, you can still just chill out for a bit. DraftKings right here, another good trade for us today. How a good idea, not a great execution. We've seen DraftKings just base out here, and then obviously on Penn and on all these worries coming through with growth stocks. On this dip down, though, you know, you're going to get another opportunity right now. If you believe in DraftKings, which I do, I just double checked my account. I actually got rid of 90% of it up here at 62, which was a good out. That was kind of a fluke. But as you come back in, I think you could dip by in some of this right now. 40, 41, $42. I think you're one Kathy Wood, you know, ARC investment away from this thing going back up to 46, 47, $48. So I do like DraftKings here. And then check this short that we had, man. We were short 45, 45, 50. Unfortunately, when it came all the way up here, we were like, uh-oh, we're wrong. Our thesis is wrong. And we got out of DraftKings. But this was a 45 short, man. We're at 42 right now. So I think the idea was right. Execution poor on that one. So those are just a few little names that I wanted to bring up to everyone's attention. Also, UiPath coming near the bottom again. Moderna right now, 218. Wow, okay. We saw in the chat, someone tweeted there that maybe 200 breaks today. I didn't think so, but it came all the way to 211. A good little area of support there for Moderna. So, yeah, right back in. Again, look at this, man. We talked about this earlier. This may be a spot to buy. I almost prefer this 190, but if you're going to go long right now, it's not horrible to start a position on Moderna. Again, if you do buy it, though, you're looking for longer-term holds on Moderna. Prad, thank you. It was an honor coming on your show, my man, anytime you need me.
All right, we're back, baby. We are back. I covered my full position on Airbnb by mistake. I wanted to throw one order, but my order size was for the full lot by mistake, and I am now no longer in any trades, but we are back in the green. We still got some time left for the show, so let's go. Good positions overall. And yeah, man, that NVIDIA trade, I wish I kind of didn't close it now because, man, look at that short. Absolutely would have been more than a 7R. It would have been basically a 10R, like more than 10R actually trade. So nutty trade. I didn't even realize it until you actually talked about. I kind of just thought about that, you know, this was a trade until here. But realistically, there's more downside to it that you kind of forgot about because you were too busy trying to scale in on the long. So yeah. What a short trade that I completely screwed up. Even though my biggest win, my biggest trade of the day, a lot of lessons to be learned from, lot of notes for me to take down and to improve on. Prad respecting the woo right now. Yeah, woo back, baby. I mentioned this too often, but Airbus is mRNA sympathy.
Prad, Brandon brought us VTTR. Big spike to the upside.
All right, let's go check out VTTR.
On New York.
Yeah, so VTTR in New York. Come on. There we are. Ooh, look at that volume spike come in. Yes, sir. VTTR getting a little bit of a momentum to the top side with some volume candles coming in. Let's see what that volume is. 300,000. Yes, sir. That's 300,000 shares in that candle. So in that 3-minute candle, that's 300 shares so far. Sorry, 300,000 shares so far. And we're going to test $7.50, looks like. Let's pull it up on the daily, see if we notice anything on the dailies. Okay, come on. So yeah, as you guys can see, we are breaking a previous resistance and we're about to go test the bottom of a previous range. So we're pretty much testing the bottom of a previous range. If that bottom gets rejected, for the intraday, it could come down a little bit and then rock back up the top side, or just keep getting rejected at that same level. So keep your eyes peeled. Be ready to see what the stock wants to do in that area. Let me just quickly go back here and then unzoom this chart. Awesome. Annam, right? Wait, what? Oh, his name is Anam. Oh, dude, I thought that's funny. ANAM means rice in my mother tongue. So I'm from South India, and you know, obviously India has 150 freaking dialects. Yeah, do I need a haircut? Yes, I do. I've been lazy. I'm gonna I'll get it Monday, or maybe I should get it today. No, I'll get it. I'll get it Monday. I'll get it Monday. That way the hair is fresh for the whole week and it doesn't start growing real quick. My hair grows way too quick. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I do need a haircut. Sorry?
Oh, was it Andy Bacon? Because he's responsible for our hair.
No, it wasn't Andy Bacon.
Okay.
NVIDIA popping maybe. Valeriia, Trader Prad, Sean, and Neil Roberts. So let's go check out NVIDIA. NVIDIA back through 300? You're kidding me? How is NVIDIA actually back to 300 right now? Wow. All right. So NVIDIA going back to 300 looks like, obviously, if it goes to VWAP, I'm going to look for a short around VWAP because the high a day or 313, 314, which was yesterday's high also, has been getting rejected. So I got burnt on this long on 300. We went as low as, what, 296 or so, and we rocked back through the same bottom right now. Now the question is, obviously, QQQs might just go back to the downside here. Is that going to bring NVIDIA to the downside also, or is 300 actually going to hold up is the question. South Central? No, I'm from Hyderabad, so it's like South... Are we East Coast? We're West Coast. We're East Coast. So Southeast. It went higher, but low volume. Yeah. Q's in negative territory indeed, that is true, but almost flat for the day right now as we're speaking because it is 0.03%. SPYs are up about 0.13% right now. No, that's southeast, my guy. Hyderabad is southeast. Well, I guess after the separation, it could be west. Southwest of India? Really? No, man. Are you sure? No, it's not. I remember where Andhra Pradesh was, okay? Okay, listen, I may be bad with geography, but I know where Andhra Pradesh is, okay? That's east, my dog. That's southeast. What's East Coast? That's not West Coast. East Coast, West Coast, India, Southern Hemisphere, South, North. Look, my geography's bad, but I know what I know, my guy. Come on. I'm from this state right here, South India. Prad, you look like a Punjabi? Yeah, I do. A lot of people say I look like a Punjabi.
A lot of people say you look like Nav.
Nav, yeah. Do you think we can go back up? Even if it does, I don't care for Activision. I really don't care for Activision. But we'll talk about the stock. I really don't care about Activision. Activision can go to $0, and I don't give a flying poop about it because Activision is probably the worst company out there next to EA Sports. Overall,
do you know ABBA music group?
Yeah.
They gonna release their first album Voyage in 40 years.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and by the way, they have song Money, Money, Money.
Yeah.
And Sean has animation Money, Money. So I thought it would be fun. That's cool.
What's
isn't it?
the things that they're wearing?
They wear, so I believe those costumes for graphics. You
Oh,
dance
okay.
on the green screen.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe they like preparing something really cool.
Oh, motion suits. Cool,
something.
nice. I thought those were like because the album said Voyage.
Yeah.
Click on it. Go ahead. No, click on both of us. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. I thought because the album said Voyage and they're wearing those suits, I thought it
Yeah.
might be something related to like a Blue
Diving.
Origin or like SpaceX. Like maybe they're going to the space and the album's called Voyage, but maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's where my mind went to right away.
Write in the comments your favorite ABBA song.
Yes. ABBA. My dad listened to ABBA so much. Airbnb tank. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is happening again. So this happened with NVIDIA where I completely mess up my short, and Airbnb we're doing it again. Why not? Let's just completely throw away all of our positions that are good and bag hold the positions that are bad and load up on the positions that are bad. Right, Prad? Yes, because that's what makes you money. You genius of a trader. Keep doing that and let's see how far you go in this career. I love the 7-course meals in South India. Had them in Bengaluru. Dude, what kind of 7-course meals are you on? What? I'm on 1 course a day, okay? I don't know what 7 courses lifestyle you're living over here. Who cares about ABBA while trading? Hey, I care. ABBA is a brilliant, brilliant album. Well, not album, but
Dancing Queen
group.
is a nice one.
Yeah, Dancing Queen. Na, na, na. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. God's plan, indeed. Okay, where are we going to? I was in Delhi 3 years ago on business. Flew up to Amritsar in the middle of the weekend. Delhi can get really cold. Hyderabad's hot, boy. Hot boy summer. Trader Prad, it's time to listen to the audiobook Trading in the Zone. You're not wrong, but I have already. I own the book, physical copy, and the audiobook. They have 7 small items in a tray. Oh, you're talking about a thali. It's called a thali. It's not a 7-course meal, my brother. It's just 7 different things inside the plate. 7-course meal. That's hilarious. Oh, it's just called a thali. It's just a way of separating multiple dishes and multiple things at once because I don't know. I have a little bit of OCD, so I like setting things in a way, but it's the same idea. Like I don't want one food thing to mix with another food thing, so we use those separating things. So that's all it is. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's just totally. When you said 7-course meal, I was like, oh, what's that? I've never had that before. But now I understand what you're talking about. Missing Paradise. Oh no, I gotta go. No, you can't say that. You can't say that to me. Stop. Oh man, my mouth just starts watering as soon as you say that. No. Oh boy.
You still have that Starburst candy in the garbage.
Exactly. So basically, guys, what Pradeep Kumar is saying right now is this biryani from where I am is hands down one of the best biryani you'll ever have in your life. And my God, is it good. Every time I go to India, no joke, as soon as we get off of the airplane, the first destination we have to go to is that restaurant, buy the food, and then we go to our grandparents' house or wherever we want to. So that place is hands down our first spot from the airport. We don't even go say hi to our grandparents. We go to directly to the food place first and then anywhere else. That's how good that place is, man. Paradise Biryani and Bawarchi. Oh boy, my mouth, boy. We gotta take Sean and Neil to India one day and give them all the good foods. I don't think they can handle the spices though, because I for sure can't. Can you handle spicy?
Neil for sure.
I mean, man, I got West Indian blood. I can of course handle spicy food. As a matter of fact, when I go places, a lot of times I'll
Like P Pro 8.
Like Duff's here has the Armageddon. It's absolutely delicious. But yeah, I love spicy food, man. Like bring it on. The more the merrier. And also like. I had the cheat code in high school, man. I used to do like 2 dinners. Like I had a couple of friends, some from Pakistan. It was like I eat dinner at my house. I'm like going to study at my friend's house, and they'd eat dinner at 10. Got the hookup. His grandma would make dinner. It was delicious every single time. So I know what it's all about, bro.
Yes, sir. The fact that you can handle spices just makes me more not brown because I'm so bad with spices, man. I start sweating like crazy. I can't handle it. You can literally feel the smoke coming out of my ears and my nose like the cartoon animation. So, yeah, I don't do spices. I'm very bougie in terms of spices. But, yeah. Did you have a happy Diwali? I'd let my parents go have a happy Diwali while I stayed inside and played video games. So yes, my parents had a happy Diwali. I had a happy video game night as always. I was not leaving the house, man. No. They were like, no, let's go do this, let's go do that. We're gonna do fireworks. I'm like, nope, that's all you guys. I'm not coming anywhere. I'm finally old enough to say no to you guys, so I'm saying no to everything. Prad, can you please talk about DKNG? I asked this 100 times or 10 times. Well, we talked about DraftKings, my friend. We talked about DraftKings multiple times today. We talked about how we love the stock above $40. Anytime it goes to $40, you just buy the dip. So if you missed it, I'm sorry, and I'll talk about it again for you. I'm just reiterating the same point. They've been talking about DraftKings. Yeah, exactly. We've been talking about DraftKings a lot today. So DraftKings, overall, we love it. Even though the earnings came out bad, I think the outlook for 2022 is great. Going down to $40 is just a dip buy opportunity. 42, what's the opening? The open price is 42.37. The low since open is, I think, 42.12. 42.15 is the low since open. So if we go anywhere to the low of the day, 42.15 or even 42, or if we go anywhere closer to actually $40, long, 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 long. That's all I'm going to say. Long. Baby, get long out there. Prad came to Canada to become a typical Western boy and just play Xbox. Yeah, pretty much. I don't play Xbox, though. Xbox is for kids. I'm a man. All right, where are we going? Best Indian food is banana leaf style. Oh, you actually know that stuff? All right, yeah. If you actually go to the traditional Indian places like the villages, they put food on a banana leaf, and it's like you sit down on the ground on the concrete floor, and people come by on a rotation, and they just keep giving you food on a banana leaf. It's like really, really old school style.
Do you eat the actual banana
No,
leaf?
no. It's the banana leaf is the plate. Because, you know, back in the day, they didn't have plates and whatnot,
Yeah.
so they used the banana leaf as a plate.
That's cool.
Yeah, you would take the leaf, wash it, use it as a plate, throw it away. And the banana leaf is like, there's multiple uses to it too. Like in cooking, if you're a grill guy, like if you use the grill, you can the things that you can do with the banana leaf is insane because it acts like a barrier against heat. It won't overcook the food, but it'll also cook the food in a nice warm temperature, evenly all over the place.
Use that paper, brown
Yes,
paper, like
yes.
so you can use banana leaf.
Yes, exactly. So
I
instead of
see.
using that paper, sometimes they wrap up fish in a banana leaf, so it gives you that extra aroma, flavor, and everything. Yeah.
Sounds tasty.
Yeah. Banana leaves are the way to go for sure. Rolling paper hands, Prad. We get it, man. The shirt's coming. You're gonna get your 0% royalties. We get it. Don't show that. Don't
I'm
show
not
that.
gonna.
Okay, good. Don't show that because that's something I took from Google, and we have to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's obviously the
You're-
propaganda.
Sorry.
Obviously propaganda a little bit.
All right, feed the banana leaf to the cows, no waste. Yeah, they do that too, I think, right? I don't doubt that at all. For biryani, try dum put in Markham steals and okay, let me copy that right now, dude. Let me copy that bad boy right now. Boom, done. I can't copy it. All right, done. No, okay, whatever. I'll just type it in later. Okay, where are we going to? We have about 7 minutes left. Is there any position that you guys want me to take a look at? Why is this not going away? Cancel that. There we go. PUKHT in Markham. Okay, I just put it in the work chat so now everyone sees it. All right. I want royalties. One shirt is fine. Yeah, you get a whole 0%, my friend. No, I'm joking. I think Valeriia did promise a shirt to the winner, so I guess you just might get it. I don't know. It's all Valeria's department. She's the creative director on that side.
Multitasking.
mRNA. Let's see what mRNA is doing. mRNA being spammed in the chat right now, and I understand why. mRNA making a little bit of a bounce off of what 210-ish. So I was gonna wait for 200, obviously. So 210, a little bit of a bounce right now, going back to 220. Obviously, we think 220 should be the first bottom, but we went lower than that. And 200 test is the next test that I'm waiting for on mRNA. Let's see if that's gonna happen. If you did buy the long over here, I congratulate you, but I'm gonna really have to ask you as to what made you even pull the trigger on it, because I don't think 210 was a level on Moderna. Let me see here real quick. mRNA. Yeah, so 222, and I don't really have any levels under 222, so I guess 210 could be one. Let me see. No, not really, man. I see 200 as a level and then 222. So the fact that 210 bounce is questionable for me, and I'm not gonna probably use it as a level, not yet. We'll see how it behaves today at that point. Nice even round number. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you actually look at it, the turnaround happened at 211. So 211 broke to the downside with a 4-cent break, and then it instantly rocked back to the top side. So the turnaround happened at 211, which is only $1. So there's really no point in emphasizing that, but it's just keeping an eye on what's going on in the market. Meme show can't talk about AMC earnings report. Well, AMC earnings comes out November 8th. So that's what, Monday? Yeah, Monday. Do you know if it's after or before, Miss V?
It's after, I believe, but I'll double check.
So after. So
I'll double check.
even though I'm not sure what you want me to say about the earnings, you know, the earnings need to come out and then we actually see the report. We are basically looking for AMC earnings to be good during a pandemic period. We have seen the reports come out about how every time a new hyped up movie comes out, AMC is breaking records. So we already know what to expect. Monday after market. So there you go, GZ. Hope that was what you were looking for. But more importantly, it's not the earnings. It's about the news that AMC is coming out with. AMC is now getting into the popcorn business. Are they gonna be over Rodenbacher? Are they gonna start? Is the popcorn gonna taste like actually? You know, is it actually gonna taste like my movie popcorn at home? Like, I want that movie taste out of it. If it doesn't taste like movie popcorn, you think I'm going to go out to Costco and buy it? No. I'm not going to go out to Costco and buy special AMC popcorn if it doesn't taste like the movies for me. But overall, yeah, they're getting into the popcorn business. They want to start shipping food to your house through Uber, probably. I don't know. And they want to get into the retail stores, the Costcos, the Walmarts. They want to fight the shelves for the shelf space. They want to do a lot of things in terms of what AMC Adam Aaron wants to do. So earnings is all good and whatnot. But what's more important is all the other aspects of the AMC around it. Just say that AMC will be over 60 after earnings and you will satisfy the apes. Look, we're not here to satisfy anybody. We're here to educate people and entertain them. So if you are on either side getting educated and being entertained, that's all we're about, baby. Smash the like.
By the way, talking about deliveries, Uber, like, do you know that you can now order anything on Uber? Like from Metro, you can order cord for iPhone, food, like from groceries. Even clothes, I believe. Some of
even
that.
LCBO, I think.
You can order from Wine Rack, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just Wine Rack? No LCBO?
I'm not sure, but I'll double check now.
I thought you could order LCBO. That's gonna make me upset if you can't.
Let me check.
Not that I drink alcohol a lot or anything. Alcohol is not my drug of choice. It's just marijuana.
We already know what's your choice.
All right, where are we going to? AMC Popcorn Empire. Yay. Once the corn pops, you can't stop. Oh no, is that their saying? Please don't tell me that's their saying or that's what they're gonna go with. Oh no.
No, they don't have LCBO. I believe LCBO has separate delivery app.
But LCBO actually delivers?
I believe so, but you can order alcohol from a restaurant, and plus you can order straight from Wine Rack.
Okay, yeah.
If someone did know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, for those of you wondering, our life in Canada is very hard if you're someone who likes alcohol because you can't just go to a random corner store and buy alcohol like you can in America. You're going to have to wait.
You can.
You can?
I've heard so.
Marlon, is that true? You can just go to a corner store and buy? Bro, what's wrong with Ontario? What? Come on, Ontario. Oh, my goodness. All right, so Miss V, we're coming to the end over here. Montreal. Let's move to Montreal.
Let's go.
Yo, apparently, so I was talking to Marlon today, and he was telling me that his studio, which looks beautiful, by the way, Marlon.
Oh, you already saw
his studio is so much cheaper than it would be if he lived here.
Toronto is one of the most expensive cities, and the rent is crazy.
So how about we move to Montreal and tell Sean to build the studio? Yeah, let's build a studio in Montreal for us.
And we'll save money.
Yes.
For whole company.
Yes.
So if our producer watches us, I mean, Prad would be not mind. We should negotiate with Maggie.
Yes, we'll talk to Peter, Maggie, Sean, all of them, and get them to pay for our tickets, our house, everything, and move to Montreal.
Yeah. Just because they sell alcohol in corners.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Let's go.
All right, Miss B, let's wrap it up over here. It's 2 o'clock. It has been a fun time to hang out with each and every single one of you guys. As always, Memes and Movers will be back Monday, November 8th. 11 o'clock. Why was I going to say 8:30? 11 o'clock.
We are going back today at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Time to trade the power hour, last hour of this week. So, Prad, how's this day overall for you? Profitable?
We're in the green, back in the green, but not where we officially were. But we're going to keep taking shots.
Let's do this. I'm also in the green territory, so I hope you guys, but again, day is not over yet, so you still have opportunities. We love you. We'll see you at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Time. In advance, have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Happy birthday, all the Scorpios who are going to celebrate their birthdays at that period of time. And poka.
Yes, happy birthday, Miss V. Have a
Thank
great
you.
birthday. Have a fun
Thanks.
time. Don't party too hard because we will need you back on Monday.
Oh, I
Guys,
will.
take care. Peace out. Paka.
Poka.
Bye. Already high five.